Let's see if this works out this time. So wait for the others to catch back up, hop in the building. When you come in, please greet me with a thumbs up and a number 1 if you guys can hear me this time around. Like I said, it's a new streaming system. StreamYard told me, hey, it's time to pay up. So I will, when I choose a streaming system that I actually like, I will choose then on who I want to go with. This one seems pretty okay. I just got to learn how to work it. So I'm waiting for a couple of people to come in from the last stream. I don't know what happened. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. You knew. If you can hear me, can you put a 1 in the chat just so that I know it's working out?
Yeah, Evelyn just said yes.
Evelyn Jefferson, thanks, first in the building. I apologize from before it. I don't know what happened. I believe since I received a phone call, I now put everything in do not disturb. So hopefully that will help and you guys will be able to hear me. Hello, Diane. Hi, Justice. I still have my earphone in, Justice, just in case, because I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, new technology, trying to figure it out. So I am going to wait for a couple of people to come in before I play the video, but I'm going to read a little bit about it and ask you guys a few questions. Thank you, Miss Dee Dee. You can hear me good now. Now I have another question. Have any of you guys heard about this story? And if so, what did you hear about it and what are your feelings towards it? Because from what I'm looking at is 100 and I want to say 27. I want to say the number correctly though, guys. It says, yeah, ooh, said it wrong. 172 children have been shot so far this year in Chicago, and 25 of them have been fatally wounded. So, have you guys heard about this incident with this young baby just before her 2-month birthday? Just before her 2-month birthday. I'm not sure on the situation of the young men that committed this act because other people were injured in this whole altercation, and they were seen running. And I'm trying to pull up that footage as well. They were seen running back to the black SUV after shooting, they say, in random different directions, hitting this little baby. So she's lucky for that. I mean, lucky to be here in her head. That's crazy. People don't think about the outcome of the decisions they make. Evelyn Jefferson says, I never heard of this story. And yes, I was so confused when I seen the previous live because it was just restreamed. So I thought this was an old live. No, new live. This is new. And there are some stories on top of just this story about children in this area that have also been shot. And it's like, it's crazy. People are just, I keep going back to this. Is it COVID that has everyone in such an uproar and is just doing anything? And I still don't have too much information on what the actual shooting was about. But who cares what it was about? You're shooting at innocent people, and it's sad. So you knew, if you want to, I'll go ahead and give you the screen. If you're ready to play the first video clip, I'll give you the entire screen.
I'm trying to touch that thing.
Hold on, you guys. It doesn't let me go backwards.
At just 4 weeks old, she nearly
Quiet,
lost her
Lola.
life in a senseless shooting. Now her mom is speaking out.
Elizabeth Matthews is here now with that story. Elizabeth, right on, this 1-month-old baby who turns 2 months old on Saturday is lucky to be alive. She was shot in the head earlier this month in Inglewood. Today we sat down with her mom and learned that 7 years ago she was also shot in Inglewood. She tells us her family is now done with this city.
I'm getting up out of here today. I got to leave Chicago. I love the city, but I can't stay here anymore.
Taisha Banks says her daughter, Tariana, continues to recover like a champ, or blurring her face to protect her identity as the victim of a crime. At just 4 weeks old, she was shot in the head while in a car seat near 66th and Halstead. That shooting was caught on surveillance video, shows 3 men getting out of a black Jeep and firing in all different directions. Tariana, along with 6 adults, were wounded. The bullet, which is still in Tariana's head, broke her skull but did not puncture her brain.
I didn't ever think my baby was going to die because she was just looking at me like, Mama, what happened? She never stopped breathing. You know, I never had one doubt in my mind that she was going to leave me. I did.
The strength on that mom's face. So Tariana will likely need more surgeries in the future, but right now she is progressing very well. Police say no one's in custody for the shooting, but they continue to investigate. We'll have more on Tariana's story and hear from her mom coming up on the 9 o'clock news. Corey and Don.
So yes, this is just one of the many news clips. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Of the many news clips that I've seen on this, incident. And just, I don't know, it hurts my heart just to know that this is happening time and time again, like with the situation, the young man that was having issues with his child's mom and cared less about the child and shot at the mom, killing the mom while shooting the baby in the leg. I'm still following up on that story, so I'll still be talking about that. But it's just like, why are people, they have no care in the world who's around, when, just nothing. If they want to, they're just shooting, and it makes no sense. Let me go to some of these comments. Let's see. Miss Didi says the mom was shot before. Yes, I did hear that the mom was a victim of a shooting. The mom was shot before, and now the baby. I would have left when I got shot first, not not because my child has been shot now. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty dangerous in Chicago, from what I hear. Some people say, "Oh no, they're just giving them a bad rap." Some, have their bias because either they lived out there or they're in better parts of Chicago. But from what I see, it's just not where I would want to bring up my child or even spend my days at. Um, Evelyn Jefferson says, I'm not sure what's wrong with these people, but all of these children being shot is crazy. Yes, it is. It's like, okay, your kid is just walking down the street, get shot. Your kid can't even go outside and ride their bike, even play in their front yard, make a sandcastle, anything we used to be able to do. And it was still a little bit sketchy then. Now it's like you can't do it at all. So it's heartbreaking and it's sad. Hey News, how are you? Girl, you messed up my last live when you called it shut me down. It was like no more speaking for you, so I had to redo a new one. How are you doing today? Hopefully well. Um, Dee Dee Gibson says, "Thank you, Jesus, for bringing, yeah, for protecting that infant, for protecting that baby." And they say that the bullet didn't even like puncture or shatter the brain. Like it, to me, what it sounds like is not a graze, because a graze would just be like, surface, because they said I think the bullet is still there and the baby will need more surgeries. So did you need to say something, News? You
Give
knew?
me 1 second. My dog needs to go to the ladies' room.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that's a blessing in itself. Everlyn Jefferson says, I'm glad baby girl is pushing through. Yes, I sure am. Dee Dee's Crafty Creations. Hey, girl. Hey, sister girl. How are you doing? Mr. Nanigan says, okay, I'll jump on panel if you open it up. Sure will, Miss Lady. It is open. Like I said, this is a new system, so I don't really know how to work it out. But let me see if I just press add. And I believe there's a way I can. Oh, I think there is a way I can put it in the chat. And if I can, that is what I would do because it is an open panel. Oh, I'm like popping up stuff on the screen, not meaning to, but let me see. No, it's not allowing me that way. Girl, this is that new system. So I'm trying to see how it is that I would add you in because we got some things to talk about too on top of this. So some people want to talk about the sting real quick. Let me see if I could put it in here. But then I don't know, you would have to like do a whole bunch to try to click on it. But let me see. Can you see that on there? I know you're not going to want to just type all that in, but when you new pops up, she can probably tell me how I grab.
What's up?
How do I take, you know how I sent you the, because I want to do open panel, but I just threw it up there. But because on this one, there's nothing you can do to pop it in. If you could send it to
You mean like
news.
pin it? You want me to send it to
Yeah.
news?
If you could send it to news and shenanigans, but I also want other people to be able to join as well.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. So just toss it up in the chat for me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that right now.
That'll make it a lot easier.
Hi, you guys. How are you? I just wanted to tell you hello, hello, hello.
And so we also have Miss Dee Dee says, I mean, you can get shot anywhere, but once is enough. Yes, enough for me. Now my baby's life is in harm. Yes, the baby is blessed. She is very blessed because what are the odds of that? And I don't know the circumstances of the mom being shot, but what are the odds of both you and your child being shot? It's just crazy. Just, oh, I don't know if I would. I mean, I think I would feel very responsible knowing that I have my child in this area. Let me write open panel on here. So everyone knows you can hop up. Even if you don't want to hop up, you are more than welcome to call in. I do have a number for YouTube to where you can just call in. So if you would like to do that, that is perfectly fine.
Do you see it? I put it on there. Do you guys see it?
I see it now. I do see it up there.
There you go.
So thank you for that.
No problem. Just let
So
me know
news, go ahead. I may have to figure out how to.
Let me know when you need to put it back in.
Okay. So I can see. I think I'll be able to see when she pops back in. She said, "I think." Oh, there she goes. So you guys can let me know if you guys can see her. Because the way this goes is like you can see new things that you had at the top, but you can't see the very top of the screen. Dee Dee's Crafty Creations says, I just got back from a meeting. My aunt and her friend from Grantsburg, Wisconsin, where Rose Bly went missing from. Wow. How was that? What kind? I mean, not to be in your business, but was it any type of meeting like that? What did the atmosphere feel like there? You know, like fill me in. Evelyn says, oh, she's talking to someone else. Hey, sweet. Hi, sweet kitten. How are you? Thanks for joining us. It's a new stream, so I'm trying to figure this out. As you can see, it doesn't look like my normal ones to where I feel like I do know what I'm doing. But here, I added her in. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it clicked her out. So she should be popping up on there.
Hello?
I hear you.
Hey, News, how are
Hi.
you?
Okay, so you're
I'm
there. I can
well.
see you. Great.
Can y'all see the
Yeah,
video? Is it clear?
yeah,
Kind
we
of.
can see
Don't
the
play
video.
it yet. Hold on a second.
I'm not.
Because I want to make sure everything is like adding up. Because from what I can see, it's like, oh, it's going so slow. So I think we're good. Dee Dee's creation says very interesting. Oh, family had tight alibis. Okay. So that's probably why no one is being charged in that case. Did you have anything to say, News? Have you heard about this case? And what do you think
I
about it, if so?
I did a while ago. I did see this one.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's sad. In Chicago, you know what? I actually traveled to Chicago and I stayed out there for a little over a week. And
Hmm.
you know, it's sad out there. What I seen when I went out there, it was so sad. I took a lot of pictures and stuff. I wanted to literally take video, but I didn't want them to know I was like an out of towner because
Ooh, yeah.
it is that dangerous out there. Like the little kids are running around selling stuff. They're barefooted. Um and I'm not even joking. Like this is literally what I seen. The little kids was running around selling stuff barefooted, right at like stoplights and stuff. Um, this was in the south side of Chicago where I went to, and the people were walking around. They looked like zombies. A lot of them. I'm not even joking. I'm not even
Wait,
making this
so
stuff.
so the kids were running around selling stuff. I don't know if you've been to hold on, let me grab this. Hold on. Oh, I'm trying to find I'll grab it in a second. I'm trying to find a charger to this phone, but you're saying the kids are running around selling stuff kind of like I don't know if you've been to Mexico, but on your way
Yeah,
back, it's a
yeah.
whole no
It was.
way.
It was just like that. When I went there, it was so sad to me. Like I felt like crying. It looked like a third world country. I'm like, what? Why the hell is this going on here? That is how it looked. It was sad.
That's
A lot of the
crazy.
houses were boarded up. The stores out there, when you go in, like you got to get buzzed in and out.
Like going into like a pawn shop, you know how they buzz you into one place,
Yeah,
you get locked, or like certain banks at certain times, they buzz you in and then you got to get
yeah,
another buzz.
yeah. The regular stores are like that.
Wait, but where is this? Is this in like
This
the
was the south side of Chicago, so this was like the bad area, I guess. It's the south side of Chicago. The people told me that was like the worst side of Chicago. Um,
wow?
yeah, and I was going there to talk to them because I was going there on union business. So I went there to talk to them to try to get them to realize like we were trying to get them unionized out there because we wanted to try to get them a better life because out there they still pay them like minimum wage and stuff, even in hospitals and all that. Yeah, yeah, and their minimum wage is still like 8.25 and all that. So I didn't
In
know that till I was out
hospitals?
there. In some hospitals, yeah.
What?
Yes. So we were out there talking to them, trying to get them unionized and telling them like there's a better life. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad because they're so used to living that way that they did not even want to hear what we had to say. Like one girl literally like called the police on me.
For
And I
what?
and I was just there telling them about, talking to them about being unionized.
And they was gonna call the police.
No, she did call the police. It's not threat. She did actually call the police on me.
Was
Yeah.
this a woman of color or just
Yes. Yes, girl. And I wasn't even disrespectful or nothing. Like I just went in the hospital and I had my little uniform on trying to like blend in and stuff. And I was just in there talking to people because they sent me on the project by myself. So I was there by myself. I didn't even have nobody
wow?
with me. I just had a GPS map and I went where they told me to go. So I didn't know nothing about the south side of Chicago. You know,
That's not even safe at all.
it
And this was
wasn't.
from business work?
Yes, it wasn't safe. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, nothing happened to me, but it wasn't safe. You know what I'm saying? And I did go in there. I was talking to him and stuff. The one lady cussed me out and you know, told me to get out of there. She was gonna call the police and all this stuff. So I had left. But she did call the police, but because I was by myself, they really didn't know where I was or who I was because I was blended in. So I was watching them going.
Right.
I was across the street watching them, and then I ended up leaving. But yeah, it
Wow.
was yeah, it was sad. It was sad out there, and those people are those people, and see, they were supposed to team me up with a person who lives in Chicago that already lives out there, and that person was supposed to come with me. All of us was supposed to be in twos. But when I got there, they were like, "Oh, we got a special project for you." And when they said that, I was like, "Oh shit."
Wait, that sounds like a setup. We
Yeah.
got a special project for you.
Yeah. Yeah. But
What?
girl, it was sad. It was so sad. Like, and I didn't even know that it was still like segregated in certain parts out there too. Like this shit is crazy. And so it's crazy because it was such poverty on the south side of Chicago, right? And then
Uh-huh.
when I was on my way back to my hotel, I ended up going a different way. I don't even know how I ended up going this different way. So I ended up going a different way, and as soon as I crossed over the tracks, it was all green and beautiful, people jogging. You could
What?
just tell this is where the people who have money and stuff lived at, like the better
Just
part of
right over
Chicago,
the tracks.
right over the tracks. And it's just like where everybody goes to tour, you know, where the tourists go when they talk about, oh, we went to Chicago and we did this and we did that. But they're not never going on the other side of the tracks to the south side of Chicago because it's a whole different ball game.
That's scary. That's
It
real
is.
scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So,
tripping off the kids walking up to you with just, hey,
yeah.
trying to sell stuff. That's sad.
It was sad. It was so sad. Cause at first I was like, oh hell no. I was kind of scared to even like go around and talk to people. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be scared. Let me just, cause this is for the better good for people, you know, God
Right.
got my back. And so I just started talking to people. And so nothing happened to me. So by the grace of God, nothing didn't happen to me. Cause I was even knocking on people's doors, talking to them and stuff.
Oh, so you was being bold.
Well, that was my assignment.
They
So
like, hey, come on, let me tell you about this.
you
Jeez.
Yeah, so I'm here to talk about it, but yeah, it was sad though. It was a sad sight to see. But and it's crazy because when I came back home, that next weekend, that same exact place where I was at, a whole bunch of people end up getting killed. The same place where I was at.
Wow. You
They
see how
had a
God
big
works?
Yeah,
God
yep,
works. I'm telling you, because reading this, they said, and I'm sure the numbers are higher now, 172 children, just talking about the children, have been shot in Chicago this year, and
yeah.
25 of those have been fatally wounded. And that's just kids. So just imagine.
Yeah, because when I came back, I don't know. I think it was it was a little bit of everybody who got shot, and I was like, oh my God, I was just right there. And then but they said that that's why they call Chicago Chirac because more people have been killed in Chicago than Iraq.
That's crazy. That,
Yeah,
I mean, that just shows when, I mean, you know how you people live in certain areas and they don't, you hear gunshots, but it's kind of like whatever because you're used to hearing it, or you hear
yeah.
sirens because whatever because you're used to hearing it. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we shouldn't have to live like that, and it seemed like it's becoming the norm.
Yeah,
So I mean, for this little baby to survive is just
And yet with
amazing.
that baby, I was like, wow, that was a miracle. For that baby to get shot in the head and still survive, like that was a miracle. It really wasn't that baby's time. That baby is
At
here for
all.
something. That baby's here for something special.
Right. Very much. Oh, Miss Didi says, I'm not ignoring you guys, just was hearing that, story and giving us an insight on how it is in Chicago for those of us that have never been there. I mean, I had a friend that went or still going to DePaul and she was like, come out here. And I never did, but I've always heard bad stuff. Miss Didi is saying, you got 3 Didis in the chat. Hello to all 3 of my Didis and thanks for joining. Um, Evelyn Jefferson says, that's really sad. Um, Sugar Mama in the building. She says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Dee says, Dee Crafty Creation says, yes, Chicago South Side is horrifying. Glad you made it. See? Um, glad you made it out, News and Shenanigans. That was from Dee. Hello, Judy. I said it in the chat, but want to say it formally. Diddy also says, this is so sad and very upsetting. And at the same time, these babies have it way too hard out there. Yes, very much so. Didi Gibson says, it's a miracle. God has plans for her and it's going to be awesome. Yes, it's going to be very awesome being that. I mean, who survives at that
Being shot
age
in
a
the head.
gunshot wound, much less
Yeah.
in the head?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let New play this video, and I'm gonna put us down so that they can see it. Are you ready,
Okay.
New?
Yes, ma'am. Might help if I turn it up though.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for him. It's hard when we out here fighting every day for everybody else's and they hit home. Yeah. That's why. That's what he wanted to say.
Yes.
It hit home this time.
Yes. 1-month-old Pt.1 Smith remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Halsted in the Southside community. The baby is in guarded condition after having successful surgery this morning.
Oh, it didn't touch her brain, so it was just at the top, like, at the top of her head. So they just had to close it up.
Video footage from a nearby security camera captured the violence. It shows 3 gunmen shooting in all directions after pulling up in a dark-colored Jeep as residents ran for their lives. Then the shooters jumped back in the vehicle and speed away. No one is in custody as police process the family's bullet-riddled SUV they used to rush the wounded infant to the hospital. Some neighborhood residents say a liquor store on the block where the shootings happened is a source of the problem.
We don't need people coming in the community, speaking to community leaders if they have not spoken to the residents.
According to Chicago police, 172 children have been shot and 25 kids have been murdered so far this year. Reason why some pray for the violence to end, as they also call for an end to the code of silence, they say, often allows the shooters to escape justice.
Someone held you, someone cuddled you, someone loved you, but then you show love back by taking and shooting this baby. We're doing it to ourselves.
I wanted to make sure I said hi to everybody. Miss anybody when I put the the at sign on everybody's name. I just want to make sure I got everybody. I just want to say hi and how are you? That was not supposed to happen. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just want to say hi. How are you to everybody?
Thanks everybody for joining.
Yeah.
If you have not already, please hit that thumbs up. It will show me a lot of appreciation. I mean, today took a little minute since we're on a whole new streaming app. And if you haven't done already, subscribe. I will be giving out information about my giveaway. I'm planning on doing the giveaway when I hit 1,000. Hopefully, I get to 8,000 really before October, because that's when I want to do the first one, and the second one I want to do in November. But at least by November, I want to hit my 1,000 so I could do my giveaway. So if you
You'll
haven't
get
told
there.
anyone, make sure you tell someone, hey, go subscribe, go subscribe. Because trying to get there. So subscribe, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get to the comments. And also if you guys want to call in if you're afraid to get on camera, I do have a YouTube number. I'll say it out loud, but I don't want to mess with this thing too much because I would put it on the screen, but I'm gonna try to do it next time there's a video being played, so I'm not like throwing the computer all around the place. But you knew if you want to, you
Kinda.
can put
You want
it
me to
in.
drop it down there?
Kinda.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
on here though, they can still just call in without even putting a box up. On Restream, they can be in the background and you can only hear their voice without them even putting the camera up too. It
Oh,
works that same
really?
way. Uh-huh.
So if you guys don't, because some people keep saying they don't want to go through Safari and stuff like that, they rather just call. So either way you want to do it, if you could do it the way she said, she knows a little bit more about it than me. This is a new streaming system that I'm using. But if you want to, you can give me a call at 619-379-1291. And you knew we'll also put it in the box. And I will try to put it in here if I can. Let's see. But I mean, don't try to call it all hours. I won't be able to answer it all kind of hours. Just when I'm on here, I'll be able to answer, or if I'm on a live or something like that. And I will screen the call. So yeah, no crazy stuff. We're talking about, I mean, serious topics here, guys. So yeah. So I believe I'm putting this up there correctly. 9, 1, done. So I'll see if they both pop up at the same time. If they do, whatever. If not, it's in the box if you want to call in and talk about any of these issues. So I'm gonna read off of some of these, and then shenanigans. One of the people in the chat were saying, I want to make sure I have the right person. We're talking about um, getting stung.
Mm-hmm.
So they were asking me I believe it was justice. I was like, okay, yeah, we can talk about that. After we talked about her, because I wanted to put that information out, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this little baby. You knew? Do you have the GoFundMe for her? And I know
I
we have problems with GoFundMe's, guys, but I feel like this is a good cause, being that what happened to her. We see it's on the news, even though the other one was on the news where people were having problems with helping out a woman that was taking care of someone else's kids and went crazy about it. I do feel like this is something great, to help out this mother. She's trying to get out of this situation. So, do you have the GoFundMe? You knew?
I'm still looking for it. I found other videos, but I haven't found the
Okay,
GoFundMe.
well, you could go ahead and play that. That's fine.
Okay, hold on.
We have Jesse J in the building. Hello. I'm trying not to forget anyone at all. Miss Didi says, I'll visit Chicago when President Obama's presidential library is open. Oh, he's having one built there? I still would be kind of scared, but hey, we can
So
all go in a group.
I
Go
wonder
ahead.
if he's gonna do his library in his old house, because when I was out there, I did visit his home. Cause
Oh.
yeah, his house that he grew up in is out there, so I did go visit that.
Mhm.
I actually visit the Black Ink Crew too. Those are some of
How
my
was
favorites.
that?
That was nice. They invited me to kick it and everything. That was nice. I like Black Ink Crew, so you
Me
know.
too. Me too. I like them. That was
Yeah.
nice that they invited you to kick it. Were they like filming, or they was just chilling? Was it like
Uh
normally like a normal
they had a
tattoo shop?
little there was a little what is it called? The little thing that goes in the air. I seen a
A
drone. I did see a
drone?
drone like flying around, but I'm not sure what they were doing. Ryan wasn't there. He had just left. I would have wanted to see Ryan. But, but I didn't stay too long. I took some pictures and stuff, talked to him for a minute, and then I just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun though. At least you got
Yeah,
to do
it
other
was.
things within.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this library though.
So I'm wondering if he gonna put that library in his you couldn't get close to that house either because they had like cameras and I guess like Secret Service watching the house and everything. I don't know, like it was serious, but maybe that's where he's gonna turn it into the library museum or whatever. Maybe that's where it's gonna be. I wonder.
That would actually be nice.
It
I
would be
mean,
pretty
because it'll
cool.
have,
Yeah.
it'll be his old place plus a library.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. So you get like history in both, you know.
Mhm. Mhm. You get to experience 2-in-1.
Exactly. I don't know why this thing is so weird to me, but I'm just gonna leave it alone.
It's the same video. It's just somebody else.
If someone else
Yeah,
wrote it or something.
like how somebody
No,
does their thing.
no, Miss Didi, I didn't get no Garrett's popcorn, but I did go to like this Jamaican place and got some oxtails and stuff over there. It was so good. You gotta go to the hood and eat at the soul food spot. Like
Got
I was,
to.
yeah.
Wait. Did you just say oxtails?
She did.
Yes.
Oh, I miss my oxtails. I can't even eat meat. It sucks.
Sucks.
I don't know
I
how
don't know
she's
how
doing it, but
she's
she
doing
does it.
it, but she does.
Where's my tea? I have my cup of tea over here. I have this, but yeah, they asking her about the popcorn. So how shenanigans? I know this is like way off, but how have you been with the whole situation with the other GoFundMe that
Was your
so many are, huh?
somebody a phone call tried to come through? I had to block it. What was your question?
I was saying since we're talking about GoFundMe's and hold on, let me tell you guys the young lady's name. I'm gonna actually put it in the box. Hi, Miss Etta B. How are you doing today? Hot day today. But I was asking you because, I said, I feel like people should go and help with this GoFundMe. And I was like, I don't shoot the messenger, but I do feel like it is a good GoFundMe to contribute to. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was wondering how your situation was going with, your GoFundMe
Drama.
drama issues people are having with you for.
It's crazy because if people use and I'm not trying to God, I got to watch my words. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody,
Right.
but if they would use their common sense, okay,
Right.
because the biological mother is calling this fraud and all that, and the girl has been investigated and they finished with the investigation, okay,
Right.
GoFundMe, they do when it's a fraudulent situation. They do shut them GoFundMe's down.
Yes, they do.
So basically, what happened is they did not shut hers down because they found that because it's not a fraud scandal because she really was getting evicted. They talked to the managers and the kids were living. They seen the kids there for months. They
Right.
talked to they talked to neighbors and they seen the kids there for months. So the girl was actually taking care of the kids. So it wasn't that they was there for only 4 or 5 days like the mother is claiming. So they were actually there for some months. And the only thing she messed up on was not disclosing that she was the stepmother. Instead of calling them my girls or my daughter, she should have just said my stepdaughters. That's the only thing she did wrong. So that's why they didn't shut it down. And that's why she will get the rest of the money, whatever's left. But there's people still taking their money back.
Okay.
So it has dropped down. But my thing is like, so the mother, they done started a petition on the girl now. Now they started a petition on Facebook. everybody's like, she's committing fraud and GoFundMe is doing nothing about it. And the mother's talking about she needs a lawyer to try to sue and all this. So what I'm saying is if people could use their common sense, you know, obviously it's not fraud since they already said they're going to give her the money and they're not taking it down because she didn't commit a fraud. All she did was just not disclose that they were her stepchildren instead of her children.
And even
So
with that, go ahead.
go ahead. What were you going to say even with
But
that?
even with that, like I don't feel like she was trying to portray them. Like you said, the neighbors even said they seen them there for months, because I see these girls on there lying, talking about it was 3 days, it was four
Yeah.
days, it was
Yeah.
30 minutes. Like they would not
Yeah.
have a full on room set up.
Exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. So if some people would use their common sense, they would be like, okay, come on now. This is a woman with no kids at all. Who's going to get a 2-bedroom when you have no kids at all? When you can, especially this day and age when it's hard to even survive, who's going
Yeah,
to get a 2-bedroom if
yeah.
they're not helping take care of your kids? You even in the videos that I've been posting on my page, she even said it herself. So what if you're their stepmother? So what if you were helping
I
me out?
heard
She
that.
said it on her own mouth.
I heard that. I heard her say, well, who cares if you do this and this and that? And I was like, boom, right there. You let
Exactly.
it be known that that woman does a lot more than you're trying to
Exactly.
give her credit for. And she
Exactly.
don't
And
want
that's
all
why I've
those
been
kids there
posting
with
that.
her. Think
Yep.
about it, 7 kids and you're pregnant. She does want that break. But now
And
she
guess
see them
what?
dollar signs rolling in. She like, oh, okay, I'll nah, stop it.
And guess what? Guess what I found out? She's saying she got 7 kids and she's pregnant with her eighth. No, she actually has 8 kids and she's pregnant with her ninth. And to be honest, I think she may have 9 kids and and pregnant with her 10th. I verified one for a fact, so that's why I know she has 8 kids and she's pregnant with her ninth. I verified one child was taken away about 9 years ago by CPS, and she does not have that child. She is not counting that child, not including that child in these 7 kids that she's saying she has now, and she's pregnant with the eighth. So she actually has 8 kids, and she's pregnant with her ninth. One of her kids just got taken away 9 years ago. The kid is probably, because in the picture, the kid looked like she was about 7 years old when she got taken away, and this was 9 years ago. So she's probably like 15 years old by now. Yeah.
So you
So,
telling us it's our fault that you wanted to be pregnant for at least minimum a decade altogether. So you just like being pregnant and that's our fault?
girl, I posted an
No.
updated video on her today, because she went live and had some more to say, because she started a fundraiser on Facebook because she said she would not use GoFundMe. So she started a fundraiser on Facebook and put it up for $30,000 is what she's trying to raise, right? And so,
Wow.
yeah, and so far her
What
fundraiser
are you trying to raise it at? On Facebook?
on Facebook, and
That's
so
like,
far her fundraiser is at $290.
Uh-huh.
And so she's up there mad and crying because she's like, I'm so upset. This is just so upsetting. Nobody wants to help. And if somebody has power out there, you need to help me, please. Please. I'm just so over this. Girl, and talking about,
Over what?
girl, she claimed the $30,000 that she's trying to raise is for attorney and to help take care of the children. Why are you getting an attorney? What are you
No one
suing
did
for?
anything wrong.
What are you suing for? You have no right to sue for anything.
Where is the baby's dad? Well, I don't know. How many fathers are in this situation?
Well, her little baby, her smallest
10.
little boy's name is Nathan Jr. Her current boyfriend's name is Nathan. So I'm guessing that's the baby that she has in her stomach and the youngest boy's
And
daddy,
then the ones that were
who
with
she's with
that
right now.
girl was the 3 girls, and I think she has a fourth boy with him that stayed with her. So isn't that another baby's dad? So that's 4, 5.
No, she got
And
10
then
Girl,
so
babies.
she
hey
probably got like three.
Lakendra.
So hey, LaKendra, so she probably got three.
Hyla Kendra, she got 10 baby daddies.
Might have 4 or
Girl,
5. Well, you know what? The
We don't
daughter
even
that got
know.
taken away, the daughter that got taken away
Mhm.
9 years ago is probably a whole different daddy.
See, so I
That
mean,
my
why do
baby
we need to
daddy.
pay for this? Why do
Yeah.
she want Dashe or however you say her name? And I don't even know her. People saying that you know her and all this stuff. Why would we say, okay, well, yeah, she should get this money and not her? She's just mad that she took the step, the initiative to get help. I mean, she giving her blood and everything like that, but
Yeah,
that's okay. So if that's the case, can you get her a couple of bags of blood back?
for real.
All the
And
money
then
she.
and then to top it off, right? So that guy Turtle Boy, he sorry if you didn't want me to say that. But
No, no,
anyways,
no, it's cool.
he he did the story, cuz I don't know that guy. He seems kind of prejudiced the way he talks when I go watch his videos, like seriously. But he
I
he
can hear
said,
you in my ear, but I'm gonna go grab my juice. I don't know where it went, but I'm listening. And if
okay.
you don't mind, I don't know if you mind. If you want to, you can play some of her little reaction on here so we can talk about it. Let me say hi to
Okay.
people real quick. Hey Lakendra, hey Etta B. I know I said hello, but I'm gonna say it again. Hey Marta, how are you? Didi Crafty Creation says, "Oh my God, like is she not taking care of her kids? Wow, you're gonna see shenanigans. Me, shenanigans, and a couple other people. We've been having some little talkings about it. But if she would like, it's fine with
I'll
me.
play it.
We call for her to
Yeah.
play it. But I can hear what you're saying. What were you saying?
Um I, I for- I forgot now. But but I could play her little updated video that she's whining and crying about today.
Okay, let me put your video on full video so that they can see it. I don't know where I just put my little tea at, but let me put you on full video. I'm learning how to do this, so bear with me.
Okay, let me see, because I ain't trying to show myself. I got my little bonnet on and stuff.
Uh oh, Betty Bonnet.
Okay, let me see. Um,
Nobody's been to court. Nobody went to court. We did not go fight for custody because we're supposed to be on the same page of, hey, you have him for a couple of days out the month. I have him for a couple of days. And we're going to work with each other to be there for
let me just skip to her part because I'm talking. Let me skip my talking part.
anyways, I want 25,000 each. Because people made this to the point where I'm just scared. And to make sure she gets nothing. You could have been like, hey, make sure you put a savings account aside for each one of my daughters, at least at 20,000 or 25,000 each, or 25,000 each, no less. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for them, you probably wouldn't even got this much. You know, whatever type of conversation y'all could have in the background. So, like I said, I'm gonna insert the clip. Let you guys see what the bio mother has to say today about the situation. And I'm just had off work. The best time of my life, right? I'm to the point where I'm just gonna give up, you guys, because it's like everybody's quick to comment, everybody's quick to be like, oh, this and that, and everybody's quick to say something about the whole situation. I'm looking for my car here. Looking at me while I'm looking around. But I'm begging for help because I want to make this right. Because people made this wrong. And it's crazy how 700 people can sit here and donate to a lie. But when I'm telling you the truth and I'm asking for help to make this right, it can't be helped. It's not possible. It's like, do I have to get enough channel in line to get help like she did? or what is it that I see no one? I see a couple people just help me. Thank you. I appreciate that from the people that really did help. And I see people really don't care but sit there and post comments like this isn't important. But I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing as a single hardworking mom and just try to get a lawyer on my own and try to save up the money. But I appreciate you guys, and it's like heartbreaking. Like I've been at work all day. Nobody wants to help with even $1, which is understandable. But as soon as she posted her lie, it was like, hey, let me throw 2,000 to you. Let me throw 1,500 to you. But I appreciate it. I'm tired of looking at all the comments and no one's doing any action, and it's driving me nuts. But I pray to God that it does come. Like, I pray to God that somebody does some type of action to help, because this is so messed up. But I'm over it. So it's like, I'm done. You guys have a good night. I'm off. I'm going home to my girls, the ones that I raised, the ones that's been with me, and try to get out of this nightmare, because ain't nobody cares. I mean, ain't no one doing no type of action, and then CNN tries to cover it. Everybody's making lies even more about it. It's crazy. So thank you guys for the ones that really tried. And you guys have a good night, okay? I'm over it. I'm tired of looking at Facebook. I'm tired of looking at everything, and all I'm getting is comments that it's like, I didn't do this. I didn't ask for no one to expose my kids. So you guys have a good night, all right? I'm just over this. It's too much. It's like, oh my God. Just somebody, like anybody that has power to help. Bye, you guys. Have a good one. I was feeling pretty good today.
Wow. And hold on, I just want to play the beginning where she says neither one of us have custody. I just want to play that part right here. So, for you guys. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Nobody's been to court. Nobody went to court. We did not go fight for custody because we're supposed to be on the same page of, hey, you have him for a couple of days out of the month. I have him for a couple of days. And we're going to work with each other to be there for the month.
So there you have it. She said it out her own mouth. Nobody has custody. Nobody's went to court. So Ray is saying to you, China, what's up, baby cakes? Lakendra said she just came from her doctor's appointment and she needs prayers. Oh no, what's going on, Lakendra? Everybody put the prayer hands for Lakendra. I will be praying for you too, Lakendra. And Dee Dee Crafty Creations, girl, Dee Dee, yeah, she needs a tube tie-in fun. She really does. Hey, E and E. And those are all the comments I can see from my end. I don't know where China and you knew went. But yeah, guys, so that's crazy because this woman is literally over here about to have a heart attack. Oh, there you guys are. I can't hear you. You're muted or something, China. That's why I don't really like Restream. It be messing up too much. You're muted, China. You knew? If you're saying something, I can't hear you either. I can't hear China. I can't hear you. I think they can hear me.
Can
Hello?
you hear? You
Yeah, I
can't
can
hear
hear
me?
you now. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
China, we can't hear you, Mama.
She said she don't know why. I could read her lips.
Did somebody get? Did you like get a call or something? She can hear us, but we just can't hear her. This is crazy. This sucks.
Yeah, that's why I don't never really use Restream too much because it Restream kind of messes up a lot. That's why I like StreamYard.
Did you see what she said? I had to. I had to approve it. She said, "I'm going to glue a quarter between her knees." Dee Dee Crafty said that. Girl, it just showed up because I have to allow it. I didn't even see that I had to allow it. I had to be on my phone, but I was on the YouTube trying to find that video. We can't hear
Yeah,
her.
so I don't know if you could do the same thing you could do on StreamYard here, go out and come back in. I don't know.
Are you able to come in and go out and come back in? Does it give you that option?
No, we can't
No.
hear you. Maybe you need to plug in headphones or something.
Yeah, see if she said we could read lips. Martha said we could read lips.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, we can hear
We
you
hear
now.
you now.
You
We
hear
hear
me
you
now?
now.
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Cool.
I wonder what the heck is going on.
I don't know. I had to like press like stereo something, and it does that to me every time. I don't know why.
That's
But
crazy.
okay, you guys can hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. But no, because I was talking about the girl, and then I don't see anybody. I'm like, what's going on? So to me, what it sounds like is she's only doing these videos to gather a pity party
Mm-hmm.
because she said it I don't know how many times. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go to my kids and then come back on. It's like, girl, if somebody just dumped in there $1,000 and be like, go on, do what you need to do, because everything else is not. What do we have to do with that? You're mad
And she
that somebody was taking giving you a hand with all the kids you got and got rewarded.
And she's being
exactly.
That's just how that
ungrateful.
goes.
She's being
And that's
ungrateful.
the
$290 out of 30,000, girl. At least you didn't get zero.
and here's the thing.
And I wonder if those
I,
people
I
that
remember the best
gave that even knew her story, because if you see how she's acting,
they do. They
I
do.
would
They got
want
a
to put
whole
something
page.
towards those kids, but I wouldn't put anything towards her. Not at
Can
all.
you hear me?
Not with the way she acts.
That could be her friends anyway, sitting there
I
putting
Can you
mean,
money
guys hear
together
me?
for something. Yeah.
exactly.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
to definitely be her friends. And
I don't think she can hear me.
I mean, I don't have anything against her. It's just the way that she's going about it.
China.
There's
Naomi,
news on there. I can't hear news. News, you there?
yeah,
Yeah.
Naomi calling your name. I can hear
I
her.
can't hear her. I can see her thing moving, but I can't hear her.
I know I can hear her, but you can't hear her, and she's been talking to you.
I knew she couldn't hear me because she just kept talking.
Let me see something.
Restream sucks. I'm
I really don't
sorry.
like it.
I don't
Let
like
me
it
see if she
either.
could hop back in. I don't like this one. I need my stream back.
Mm-hmm. She
Martha said,
literally,
we can read your lips. Let me see if she can pop
yeah,
back in.
that's what Martha said. Yeah. And then I had to approve Dee Dee Crafty's message on there, and it says I'm going to glue her. She says I'm going to glue a quarter between her knees.
No, it asked me if I wanted to put that on there, and I said yeah.
Yeah, I put on yeah myself because I have to do it on my end too in the chat.
Okay, and then LaKendra, I can only see a little bit of it, and it says I'll tell her, but I'll tell her. I don't know what that goes to. Where's news at? Gonna wait for her to touch back down.
Hold
Oh,
on,
do you have to drop it back in the chat?
let me do that.
Anybody that wants to join the panel can join the panel. If you don't want to call in, you don't want to, I don't know, you can still call in and your face not be on there. But if you want to call in rather hopping on panel, I do have a phone number. It is 619.
I'm
Let me
gonna do
find the
it.
other numbers for you
Let me do
guys.
the number for you.
Yeah. So if you
Okay.
want to call in, everyone will be able to hear you, but it will be a call in rather than hopping on panel. It's 619 379
Done.
1291. All right, there we go. So you can either hop on panel or you can call in. Either way, it's up to you. We don't mind. Let's talk. So yeah, as we were talking about the baby girl, and news gave us some insight on how it is in Chicago, and I was trying to throw her GoFundMe up there. I don't know if it was taken down. Uh, I don't know if it was taken down because I can't find it again. But if you guys want to know um, the baby's name, how it's spelled, it is spelled Terrina Smith, Smith. So Terrania Smith is the baby's name, the 1 month old, who's now 2 months old. That's her name. And so I don't know what the process is for GoFundMe, but if you guys would like to give towards her mom is trying to move out of Chicago. That's a great way to give back. And so now we started to talk about the other GoFundMe and how people are getting kind of upset about people giving their money where they want their money to go, which makes no sense. So I'm waiting for news if she wants to hop back in here. This is a new streaming system that I've used. Today's my first day, so it's a bit not going all that great, but we're gonna make it work. So if anybody else wants to hop on, feel free to go ahead and click the link in the chat box or call at 619-379-1291. Let me make sure the volume is on here. So I will know if you guys call in. There we go. So I'm waiting on her to see if she pops in the background.
I'm trying to see why the.
Do you know
Do
how
you
that
see?
works? It just pops up gray, right?
Yeah, the same thing how I did earlier.
Do I see what?
When she tries to get on, it's gonna be the same thing it did earlier, where it pops, it'll go ping, and then that means
Just
that
that gray
somebody.
box, right? There she goes.
Yeah.
I think Oh, it's Lakendra. Hey, Lakendra. Hey,
Hi,
boo.
Lakendra. How are you?
Fine.
Great. Good, good.
Yeah, I mean,
Checking
I'm
in,
fine
checking
for
in.
now. I
Did you
have to
grab your
talk to
money?
you ladies a little bit later. You know, I'll holler at y'all and let y'all know what's going on. But my appointment, it was not good.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
You did
no.
whatever.
tell me that
I
you had to go to the
pray that
doctor
everything goes
stuff check.
well in that aspect. We can't talk about all that,
Yeah, yeah,
later. But
yeah.
how do you feel about, people having the free will to put their money in any GoFundMe that they want? Like, even if I made a
Um,
GoFundMe, like,
you
to
should
get
be
my
able to
lizard
put your
trinkets
money
or
wherever
something,
you want. It's your
She's
money,
back.
you
seeing
can
his
spend it
shenanigans.
wherever you want, with whoever you want. Like, it's your money, so whatever you do to it, like, that's your business.
Right.
Right.
I
We
don't
should
even
have
really
PayPal and
feel that
any
you can
money.
ask for your money back after you shared it. Like, that's wrong.
Can you guys hear me?
I
Yes,
can
we
hear
can.
you.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'm back. You guys kicked me out.
We didn't kick
I
you
didn't do
out.
it. Ain't
I
no
just I
kicking.
just tried to
I
I tried
knew.
to put you backstage to
Hey.
bring you back because I couldn't hear you. She
You
said you
can't
kept
say you
calling my
guys
name and
because
I'm
I
like,
have
she's
no
calling my
control
name.
names.
So I just seen an update from that guy, T-Boy, that I was
Okay.
telling you about.
Uh-huh.
So he posted exactly what this fool. Okay, let me tell you what this fool said. Uh, because the only reason why I feel like he's helping them is because he can't stand to see a black woman who got so much money from GoFundMe. So that's why he's hell over heels bent trying to help them take her down. And plus, he don't like CNN and all that kind of stuff. He's an anti-masker and et cetera, et cetera. Um, so I guess he looked up some more of Dasha's record, and he says CNN removed Dasha Kelly's apartment interview. Court records show she has already been evicted. Okay, I mean, y'all made her not be able to get the money, so they're probably like, you're probably not going to get the money, so we're just going to kick you out. So basically, fraud is when somebody makes up a story and it's not true. So if she was getting evicted, the story wasn't made up. That still doesn't make you right by you putting all this up here. But his fans are so stupid. They're like, oh, yeah, great. Thanks for updating us. So, anyways, it says she was already evicted. She has a previous eviction. This is what he says. I don't know how true this is. And then he says she tried to sue the casino twice. And yeah, when she tried to sue the casino, it was for wrongful termination. What does that mean? That means you were terminated wrongfully. That means you worked there. According to him, she never worked there because she's a ratchet hoe. That's what he says. He calls her a ratchet hoe. He don't even know her. So that's why he pulled up her records in the first place, trying to find a record on her. And all he could find when he first did it on live with everyone watching, all he could find was one record of her trying to sue the casino for being wrongfully terminated.
And you know what? Out there in Vegas, they will do that because I feel like I got wrongfully terminated at a casino before, and I was out sick during like one of the because you got to learn different card games. And I was out sick. They knew they had all my medical papers and stuff like that. But when I came in, they wanted to put me on a table where I knew nothing of what they showed. And being that I didn't have it like that, when they're like, okay, you're on, I'm going to just name a random table. You're on some type of poker table, like not even regular poker. Yeah, you just have to jump in and do that. I didn't know what I was doing, you know? So I didn't want to
Mhm.
do that, start messing up the money. They're like, okay, well, you're terminated. To me, that's wrong. You guys have papers that I was in the hospital for during the time that I was supposed to learn whatever it is you guys needed me to learn, but they still, you know, told me I was terminated and I could never come back on the property. Anybody that's terminated from any position can never come. I've been back, but I'm just saying, like, the things they do, since it's Vegas,
Yeah,
they do stuff like that. They're just like, okay, well, you didn't do it up to our pace. Okay, bye, goodbye. And it's like, okay, what pace? I didn't have a pace. I just got out of the hospital. So
yeah,
she probably had a legitimate case. He doesn't know what her case is about.
exactly. So now you're gonna slander her because she got evicted a couple times. Well, obviously she needs help. If she got
Right.
evicted a couple times, she'd have been fired a couple times. Obviously, she needs help.
And that makes it even more of a reason why she did need this money, because she's in here getting evicted, all this stuff to take care of your kids, and she has none. Who else is going to do that? Somebody else will be like, look, come get your kids. I can't even take care of myself. I don't even have any kids. Why am I taking
Yeah,
care of yours?
yeah.
So I
And
think
guess
we
and
have Lakendra. I
and
think
guess who,
Lakendra
guess
talked.
who was in his comments saying thank you for keeping us updated. Guess who was there?
Lamination.
Lin Lin.
Lemaine. What is it? Is lamination and Lin Lin the same person?
No, remember Lin Lin was going hard on us the other day, and we let her come on the panel.
I
Remember
know,
Lin
but
Lin?
is her and the is that the best friend? Laminate Limonero
And
Lafero?
Lemario. You said Lamination. I didn't know who
Yeah.
you was talking about. Her name is Lemario.
You know what I'm trying to say. Lafero?
Oh
I
my God.
couldn't think of the name. I knew it was La something.
I was wondering who you were talking about when you said lamination. No.
I know it was some love.
No, Lin Lin is that one who came on the panel who was going so hard for them. Lin Lin. Remember?
Oh, the
She was all
sidekick
in the
one.
comments.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I feel like she knows them because just like she did and made her own little fund me for whatever, and she only wants it on Facebook, just like she did exactly what she's doing, and then she made that little scene. How many times you gonna keep getting on social media making a scene about how you don't care, you just want people to stop helping her out, but then you want help yourself? I don't get that. How many times?
And this is my thing though. She's really
Miss
getting
Didi,
addicted.
hold on, Miss Didi, we are talking about maybe I should read something, or I don't know if you want to fill them in, because this is a shenanigan story. But it all came about because we're talking about the little girl, and I need to fix my title. I'll do that after. But it's about the little 4 week old that got shot, but she's still alive, and I was looking for her GoFundMe, and I was saying that I feel like this is a good reason for people to help, because her mother has been shot in Chicago as well and wants to get out of Chicago. So that led me to say, about another young lady that is in Las Vegas who she basically did a GoFundMe, and she was helping taking care of another woman's kid that has upwards of 7 children, pregnant right now, but her GoFundMe went through the roof. She was only asking for about $2,000 and ended up making over $200,000. But she was being evicted from her house. Mind you, she has no kids and is taking care of these kids, and they have a room at her house. She was being evicted from her house. I think she did end up getting evicted. She was selling her blood. She was selling things from her home. And all of a sudden, now that this woman has made money from GoFundMe, the biological mother is trying any and everything, her and her best friend, to get the money taken from her, to get her put in jail and all kind of stuff. But now the bio mom is like, oh, I won't do a GoFundMe, as if she's too good for GoFundMe. I will only do it on Facebook.
Facebook.
But now she's making all these posts about how she's mad that they need to stop helping her and to help her. But my thing is, this woman was helping you with 3 of your children for periods of time. She tried to say, oh no, it was 3 days or 5 days. No, they have rooms set up at her house. And we only know from January to now. The woman is saying no, for the last few years she's been helping out the woman and the woman that got the money, her boyfriend's kids is who she's helping when she has none. So that's who we're talking about to fill everybody in, and that's how the stories got kind of together.
And
You
she
do? I
actually
cannot hear you because you are on mute. You got to take yourself off mute, boo.
was actually going to use the money for her eviction. That's all she asked for was $2,000. And she just got blessed with over $200,000. I mean, that's not her fault that people decided to outpouring of people decided to donate to her. And to be honest, I'm not sure if her apartments have kicked her out or not, because Turtle Boy is I don't believe him to be all the way truthful in the things he talks about either. So we got to just wait and see. I'm not sure that she got evicted or not, because I'm sure her landlords will probably wait till after the 23rd to see how much money she got left. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when they're going to release the money to her from GoFundMe.
Okay, and also Miss Didi, she did also say that she was going to give these little girls money aside from the money that she made. So
Yeah.
that's what I don't understand the big fuss. She said she was gonna put away some
Open,
money for them. Now, has she
yeah.
done
Open a
that?
savings
No. Has
account
she
for
received the
each
money
girl.
yet? No. So only time will tell.
Yeah. But I would
You
be so mad. The fact that the mom and the best friend is campaigning this hard, I would not want to give them nothing now, really, to be honest. But you know, I feel like she's gonna do the right thing. But I would be pissed by now.
Oh, Lakendra says, no, Lakendra, pop back up. You were just up there and then you popped off. I muted everyone because only one person, I would like only one person to be unmuted at a time because it starts to go crazy. But no, girl, you could pop back up. I ain't kicked nobody off.
but you
You could cut
muted
up
me.
your ingredients. We could
Can you
watch
hear
you cut
me?
up some ingredients.
Can you hear me now?
I muted you. I can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
I mute myself, but then when I try to unmute it to
No.
say something, I was still muted.
Probably, maybe because it's from my side. I don't know. My bad. But I
It's okay.
muted because she was talking.
Yeah. No, I mute myself until somebody stops
Well,
talking.
now I know that you can't unmute yourself if I mute you. But now everybody should be unmuted. And Lakendra, pop back up. You didn't get kicked off, boo.
Yeah, it's the restream, Lakendra. It's
Yeah,
not.
this
It's
restream is way different. I might like it if I get
To
to
be
learn it a little
to
better,
be
but I
honest,
just learned it.
Streamyard is better, to be honest. Cause
I like
I tried,
StreamYard. Here
yeah,
we
I
go. We
tried
got Miss
Restream before.
Didi in
I
the
tried
building.
Stream. Hello.
Hey, Miss Didi.
We can't hear her.
Didi's
I see her
Crafty
bubble.
Creation says, them poor kids. No one's muted right now. And she has all her bars. I'm the only one with little bars, so maybe we have to give her a second. She said, Didi's Crafty Creation says, them poor kids. They're the ones who suffer, yep, in this hot mess, for sure. Miss Didi, can you hear us? I can see your bubble moving.
Miss Didi. Can you hear us? Nope, I can't hear her.
It sounds like I can hear her, but like lightly. No. I wonder if she has to go out and come in because let me see.
Yeah, cause she's talking.
I see her talking.
She probably got to go all the way out and come back in. Leave completely and come back in and rejoin.
I come back in. Or well, let me see if I could click her dots. Okay, I'm gonna remove you and just hop back in, okay? I'm not kicking you out. Okay, let's see. Or I don't know if it's doing me something crazy to where when okay, she popped back up because it says I could have up to 6 people right now. Miss Didi? It's not playing hers, and it shows her bars that she has her bars.
Maybe she need to put in headphones or take headphones off.
Yeah, because when I put in my headphones, I could hear. Sweet Kitten says, "Where are the kids at now?" The kids,
They went
she was
there.
begging for her kids back. So supposedly right now
Well,
she
guess
has them,
what?
right?
She has them back, but that's because her and her boyfriend went over there and stayed in front of the people's door until they came home to take the kids back. Her and her current boyfriend went over to Dasha's house. Yeah. If you on one of my
Wow.
on one of my lives, the best friend was like, "They're standing in front of your house right now. Just give them the kids back. Just give them the kids back." So they returned the kids to her. But neither one of them had custody. So in all reality, he could have kept them if he wanted to. But he returned them. I guess he just said, you know what, it ain't even worth all this drama.
So where was the boyfriend hanging out? Because I thought he wasn't living with Dasha.
No, I'm saying the boyfriend of the pregnant biological mother. She has a boyfriend.
Oh, so them two
Yeah,
went
he was
outside
on.
of Dasha's house.
Yeah, and cause he was cussing. I posted a
But
video.
I wonder if they even had to do that.
They didn't have to. I posted a video with him cussing, talking about he was gonna vandalize. He was talking about he was gonna vandalize the house and everything. Hold on, let me get some medicine.
I'm wondering what's going on with this restream, because it seems like it's only liking me to have 3 people, but it's allowing me to have 6. And if I want more, then I can add more. But um, because Lakendra's saying the same thing. And then Dee Dee's Crafty Creation says, "I hope the daddy goes in for full custody." I don't think he has the means to go in for full custody, because I believe the father of those 4 girls, I mean those 3 girls, have another little brother as well. And we don't know exactly what, he's doing. Hey, Miss Didi, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you want to call in. Um, you can also do that as well, but I really don't know what's going on, because it shows that your bars are all green on my end and you're not on mute, and I can see your bubble moving, but I can't, none of us can hear you say anything. Yes, if we can toss some prayer hands into the chat for Lakendra, wish her well. And always our news and shenanigans, wish her lots and lots of well. So let's toss some prayer symbols in the chats. Also, if you haven't done it already, go out, click that like button, that thumbs up. Go and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit your notification bell, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I didn't even know you were going to go live." I don't have a set schedule yet, like I told everyone. Until I get into school and I know my schedule, then I won't have a set schedule, but I normally put up a little something saying, "Hey, I'm going to go on at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever." I wish that I can have a set time of like 4 or 5 o'clock, but that is late for a lot of people that watch. So may have to make it, I don't know. We'll figure it out when I see what my schedule is going to be for school. Some of these are not letting it pop up, but I'm going to approve them. And you knew, if you see any that you want to just pop up, you can go ahead and show them, let them pop up on the screen. You know what to keep out. I just want to make sure I'm not doing it too late.
Can you hear me?
You knew, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, what did you say again?
I said, because some of them will pop up as hide or show. If you see any that I don't see and you know that it's okay, go
Oh,
ahead
yeah.
and plop it up there. I don't mind.
Okay.
News, you still there? Uh-oh, did we lose News?
News, are you there?
I'm trying to take some of this stuff down. Ugh, I don't like this one because I can't make stuff thicker.
Yeah, just kind of like you could put whatever you put and that's it.
Yeah, but I can't even change it. Like, I want to change what it says in there and it's not letting me.
Are you able, you can't edit it?
That's what I'm trying to do. I keep trying to press edit, but I don't know. And on my end, it shows me very blurry. But then
Yeah,
it shows very blurry on here too. So I wonder,
yeah, it is. It's blurry.
am I blurry?
Yeah, it's a little blurry. Not as, well, it goes in and out. It's not like horrible or anything.
Is it a little better?
Yeah. Oh, and it goes back out again. I think it's the stream. Oh, Dee Dee said she went to go grab medicine.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. Thanks, Miss Diddy, for listening because we sure were not listeners. Hopefully that helps. I went and got some of my toner. I was like, let me see if that works. Hopefully that makes it a little bit clearer.
I don't think it's that. I
But
think
there's
it's
some
it's the restream. It's not your phone. It's not your phone. It's the restream. It's tripping. I mean, it's not
I think I'm gonna
bad.
have to find a couple new, because it looks hectic on here, but I really don't know what to do. When you get the
It doesn't
avatar,
look
it says
bad.
loading and continue
It
and
doesn't look bad or
forward.
anything.
She went to grab some medicine. Okay. Well, did you find the last one from the GoFundMe?
No, I never did find it.
Because
I
I'm
keep,
like literally scared to click on
yeah.
anything in this. Let me see if I can pull it up on here without my phone going crazy.
Do you think they
I mean, without this stream going crazy.
yeah, do you think they took it off?
Took it down?
Yeah, took it down. I don't
That's
see
what
what.
I'm trying to think because I seen it earlier and then now I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, because I
But
seen
I
this.
hope they didn't.
These other
Let me
people
see.
said they wanted to go fund me, but I haven't seen one for her, for the baby, or the mom.
And here's a picture of her, guys. I think I have it on my the main. Oh no, because I had to redo the stream, so you guys didn't see the picture. But nothing seems to want to work right now. But here's a picture of her. I don't know if I can get it to focus. Can you guys see it?
Yeah. I was hoping they'd have an update though.
Okay, that's a picture of the 1 month old. Yeah, so it says 3 individual, one armed with an assault rifle, a weapon of war, got out of his vehicle and started firing in every direction. Chicago Police Superintendent David Brown said the gunman got into a black Cherokee Jeep and fled eastbound on 66th Street. Other people wounded in the shooting, including a 15-year-old boy and
Mm-hmm.
men ranging from the age of 23 to 46 years old. So who knows how many people got shot from, who even knows what this was about? My heart dropped, and I'm fighting everyday gun violence in our community and at home, Mackenzie said. Just hours earlier, a 9-year-old girl was shot in the head while she was seated in the back of the vehicle in a Grand Crossing neighborhood. At a 51-year-old man was also struck in the foot. Both victims, both victims were of gang member crossfire. So the 91-year-old hit in the foot, the 9-year-old girl shot in the head, and both of it was from gun violence. It's like, what are we still fighting for, y'all? I swore gangs were a thing of the past, but it seems like it's coming up.
So I'm back.
Okay, all good. Um, yeah, so they say police superintendent David Brown addressed Chicago City's council Friday afternoon, blaming the gun violence on what he feels as a like like a lenient court system that doesn't hold offenders accountable. Brown said officers have confiscated nearly 6,000 illegal weapons, with officers switching off between 12-hour shifts with no days off in preparation for holiday weekend. What's coming up? Labor Day? Y'all? Anyone? What holiday's coming up?
Check.
We are in, huh?
I'm about to check.
Oh, okay. Um, I talked to my sister this morning, and the surgery went well. The bullet did not hit her skull. Thank God. That's what I was saying. I knew it couldn't have been like you know how they said, because I know a guy, he lives on my aunt street, and he's still living till today. And this was when I was like younger. He got shot in the head, in the back of the head, but where he was shot, like the bullet went in between the brain and the skull, and the bullet is still there, and he's not fully normal, but he wasn't fully normal before, but he's a full functioning person. He's the kind of guy that just wanders the street but has a home
Mm-hmm.
and things like that, but still to this day he's nothing, and it's just a miracle on how he's still living from that.
Yeah. She
um
um she got shot on the top of the head, but it didn't hit the brain or anything. But it had to be closed up. So she still has the bullet lodged in there, and they have to do some
yeah
other
it says
surgeries in the future.
yeah, it says it pierced the top of her skull,
Yeah.
but she did great in the surgery. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming, I don't know what angle, but it went in, and so it's like probably, you know how kids have that, their brain isn't already
Yeah,
fully attached.
the soft part of it.
So it probably went through somewhere in there, not connecting with the brain, and that's what saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know that I found that trying to look for her GoFundMe. I'm trying to find it because it was on here, and now it's
It might
like
it might have met
not.
whatever they asked for and closed, because I seen that story a while ago, like a couple weeks ago. I swear I seen it maybe like a week ago.
Yeah, this is for a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. So they
It's
might have
probably a
met their,
couple weeks ago.
yeah, and so usually when they close it down, the campaign down,
Their amount.
if it's fresh, it'll just say campaign has been closed. And then sometime then a little bit after that, you can't even see the campaign again.
It's completely shut down. Okay.
Yeah.
That number is on your
That's
screen.
probably what happened. Because I seen it this morning too, when I was like getting everything together. Hold on.
Oh, you did see it this?
Can y'all hear Saya in the background? Huh?
No.
What'd you say?
No, we don't hear
Oh.
some, you said something in the background.
No, Oh, okay, because he's back there screaming and I don't know what he's doing. So I'm reading some of the stats of Chicago right now. And it says, hold on, I don't want this to shut off on me. It says Chicago's most. Okay, what is going on? What happened? See, I hate using an Android then switching to iPhone then Android. I don't know what just happened. Hold on, let me find what I was reading. It was just telling me like the all the statistics of just this year alone and the shootings, but let me see what happened. Uh-oh. Because this guy, is this working? I know it's like this restream thing freezes up everything because it freezes up my computer. I can't really use this properly. I'm not even going to bug with this right now, but I was going to read the stats of, the gun violence in Chicago, but they're saying this year alone, every holiday weekend, it seems to go up crazy. Okay. Dee Dee's Crafty Creation says Labor Day. Okay, yes, so I was right. It is Labor Day that's coming up. She also says that gun violence is out of control and it's worse than the Wild Wild West. Yes, it's getting crazy and it's kids getting shot. I'm not up for gun violence, but can you at least go for what you're going for? Stop hitting all these innocent bystanders. And I'm sure there's other ways to get through your problems, guys. We could stop with the guns. I know it's not like back in the days where they're like, oh, just go fight it out. Everyone's afraid of that type of stuff now, but life is too short. And the way things are going is like no one cares about life. Like it's, oh, another one could be made, but it's not cool. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to say, news, or you new? Because this
Uh,
system is driving me bananas.
I know it is. I have a quick video if you guys are
I'm
interested in
really.
watching it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
about
go ahead.
some guys that are okay. Hold on one second. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about. It's just I saw it popped up on my thing and I was like, OMG, this is crazy.
Well, we kind of went off tangent anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna change it. Well, it'll reflect both. Ms. Didi says I found a GoFundMe for Terriana Smith asking for $2,000. That's probably it, because
Okay,
that's
where is
exactly how you
it?
spell
Because
her
I
name,
didn't
guys.
find
I
it.
told you. It's Terriana Smith,
Yeah,
Smith. Because I know I
yeah,
synced it this
found it.
morning. Now that I'm
Yeah.
trying to go back, I can't find it.
So she found it for two thousand
That's
dollars
what she says. She
to
said,
move.
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, we could look into it once you find it and see, like, who's it going to and things like that. Because, some people can make fake ones.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can verify it. But I know I seen something about a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I thought it was more than that, more like 20,000. But I could be wrong. She probably could just be asking for,
Just
I
enough,
don't
right?
know. Is that even enough for a funeral? Yeah.
Funeral for who?
That's what oh yeah, no funeral. I mean, just for moving. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
them moving.
Just
Yeah,
for moving.
definitely. You scared the heck out of me. I said, did you know
And if
somebody?
that's the case, she deserves a lot because people are gonna know $20,000 is not for just moving. Okay, there goes the video. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I hate this thing. I can't see it because it doesn't let me do it from like back screen. There we go. It doesn't have any noise, but look, just watch it. What's crazy is you could actually see the gunfire. Let me see if I can bring it closer so y'all can see that part. Oh, hold on. Whoop, there we go. Okay. So right now you see people just like walking in and out, right? Okay, so do you see that gray car right there in that corner? I'm gonna show you which one I'm talking about. That car. Do you see that car? That's where they're gonna be coming from. So watch this. This one you're gonna see what's gonna happen. This one's gonna start. They're gonna see what right now. That one ducks. And this the one shooting. Look, he on the ground crawling and shooting. Do you see the gunfire blowing? Or whatever they call that that's coming out of that smoke? That car gone. These people getting there in their car. And then watch this one here. That one don't know what he want to do. He going back and forth. He don't know what he want to do. And then he goes running to that car. What the heck? He had a mask and everything. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I had to show you guys that video. It was just crazy. All right, there we go. Okay, you can come back now. Was that a crazy video or what, you guys? Can anybody hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Are we back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You got to
Can
give
you
it a
hear me?
second to come back. I can hear you.
Okay.
You got to give it a second to come back. It's like a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
Even when I talk back to you, kind of got to give it a second. I'm learning how this little thing is working out.
So it's not like StreamYard then.
No, it waits because I'll be saying something to you and you don't hear me yet. Miss
Yeah.
Diddy says it has a little baby picture and it's talking about gun violence. Could you see who at the bottom of the picture where it says where the money is going to? Do you see the person the money is going to? So
Is
we
it a
can see if it's like
video?
the mother. No, she's saying the Tariana Smith GoFundMe. She found it, but we're trying to see if it's a real legit one or if it's someone just making up a
Okay.
GoFundMe. Because she's only asking what it says on here is the 2,000. So Miss Diddy
Yeah,
says, hold on a second.
that's even a lot of money.
That would have to be just for moving. And I mean, if she's asking for that, I'm sure people are like, oh, she's not being greedy. Let's go ahead and help more.
Right.
Because I mean,
Yeah, I think
that's not even first month rent. I mean, I don't know where that is, but that's not even first month's rent, much less the moving cost. And then you most likely have to pay first and last. Then you got to get your utilities turned on. Then, I mean, it's at least 5 racks doing a moving, depending on where you're moving to. So I don't know. Am I frozen?
I'm trying to see if I could find a video of it. GoFundMe.
She said, hold on. So I
So,
think she's looking for it.
so not to change the subject, but
Mhm.
I've just been looking into the other GoFundMe thing.
Uh-huh.
So the Turtle Boys stuff he posted. So he posted where Shadia, the mother, has now filed for full custody. So remember when she said that those 3 girls were his and he had another kid over there or whatever?
Yes.
Well, when she filed for full custody, she only filed for the 3 girls. Why didn't she file for that other kid? That don't make sense. So you sit up there and lied on TV saying he had another kid over there. So that obviously must not be his kid.
Right. Right. Not all.
I'm
Because
Yeah, I'm
why
looking
would
at
you
the
say
court
that?
document. She just filed on August 6th. She just tried to file for full custody, and she filed for Imani Allison, Kia Allison, and Sharon Allison. That's the 3 girls.
Wow.
Yeah.
And not the boy. Or do you think she already has custody?
The boy, I don't think is his. The boy is that guy's because his name is Nathan Jr. and that's her current boyfriend's name, Nathan. So I think it's her current boyfriend's kid. And then she's pregnant. So I think the little boy is the current boyfriend's kid. They might be talking about that other girl.
Well, then, because why? That's what I was thinking. Why wouldn't they have
Okay.
him at the house too? But then I was like, okay, maybe he'll be the only boy, and maybe she didn't want her son with, some woman that wasn't. But then at the same time, it's like,
Well,
where's the dad at still?
remember there was still that little girl there, that little girl. So that little girl probably is the one in question. So she probably trying to say that's his kid. Maybe it's a possibility it's somebody else's kid too. So that's why she's not even listed on here, and that's why he didn't bring her. Remember the little girl she showed, right, with the little boy?
No, I hear you. Yeah. So okay, wait.
Didi, can I ask Didi
So
something? Didi, can you send Naomi an email with that video about the GoFundMe for Tariana Smith, please? Because I cannot
or
find
she
it
can
anywhere.
call in real quick because I don't think it's gonna let me go to my email on here
Oh,
because
all
I'm
right.
using this restream thing, it's not letting me even click on any of my other tabs. Like I'll click on Chicago shooting, I'll click on anything else and it won't let me click on it. I can't even talk in the chat down here. I could earlier, but it won't let me anymore. Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Hold on. This guy is not listening. I don't know what he's doing. Where are you, kiddo? Okay, you ready to come in? Are you ready to come in? Okay, but I told you to stop banging, so could you please do that? Okay, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, so if she wants to, she can call and she can call that number and then we can hear what she's saying. She does have custody of all these kids. Does she? Okay, Miss Didi Crafty Creation says, does she have custody of all these kids? Um, that's only 4 with the girls and then 3 with the other girls and then the boy. I'm confused. Is the baby daddy lottery? How many baby daddies can you collect? See, that's what we're asking. We don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I know she was saying that only 3 was with the Dashe girl, Dashe, however you say her name, and then she had the other ones, and she was pregnant with one. But with News and Shenanigans research, she's saying that one of her kids got taken. One of her kids got taken, and so it seems like instead of her having the 7, that she has not only 7 with the 8th in the stomach, but she possibly had 8.
With the
One was, yeah, and then this is the 9th, but then she's seeing stuff where it possibly could be 10, right?
Well, I seen a picture and I counted all. There was a picture with all the kids in the picture. I counted them all and it was 10. Yeah.
I'm gonna just sip my tea on that one. I
Yes.
don't know. We're trying to figure. I've been trying to get on, but it won't let me. I wonder why it's not letting her on. Is there something I
Do you
need to
want me
do?
to do you want me to drop down so she can be able to get on? And maybe it is only
No,
letting you
because
have
when
to.
you were dropped down, why didn't it let her get on? Hold on, let me read this. What's chat overlay? I don't know what this means, so I need to stop touching stuff. Okay, it says 3 people are on, 6 can be on the stream. If you want more to stream, you have to unlock 10 screens. You can try to jump down and see if it'll allow her, but she should be able to jump on, no problem.
I'll jump down, let her get on, and then I'll jump back on and see if it
Wait,
don't.
somebody,
If it'll.
See if
look,
that works. Didi,
I thought we
try.
had 4 people earlier because we had
Huh.
LaKendra in here.
Oh
And then we
yeah.
Did we had upwards of 6, so it has
be able to
to
do
let
it
her on.
because we
But
had
to
LaKendra.
answer, but to answer Dee Dee's question, she just filed on August 6th for her 3 girls, for custody of her 3 girls. And the reason why she's doing this is because she wants to be able to fight for that money. Why wait until now to file for full custody for your girls? So we all know that's why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting on you, Miss Didi. I'm looking on the back screen just to make sure I can see when you pop up. So let's see. She should have. Oh my God. Didi's Crafty Creations. Y'all see what she just said? She said. She said she should have
No,
been sipping or
keeping her swallowing. She should have warning sign for a man.
yes, because I don't understand. That's too many kids. Let me see. Let me
Funny.
see if I could pop up a picture of her. Oh, she says she found the picture. Let me see. So this is what she said she's found. Uh-oh, what did I click? I don't want to show her phone number. There we go. Let me see something. Let me put on a different screen. Ah! Hold on. I don't want you guys to see nobody's number. Did y'all catch that? I hope you guys didn't.
No, can you send it to me?
Uh, hold on. Let me show you. Let me see. I don't want to show the number. So I'm going to
Send that.
I'm
Can you
gonna
send that to me, Naomi?
yeah, I'm gonna save it and send it to you.
All right, thanks.
Copy. Where are you at? Send a message. Paste. It's not gonna let me send it that way. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh wait, it said it's sending it to you. Did it?
How'd you send it?
Through text message.
Okay, hold on. It might be sending it. It hasn't sent it yet. It might be sending it. It hasn't gotten there. It probably take a minute.
Let me see if I can see, because it says GoFundMe.com. Maybe you could just look it up under what it's called. Because who's Warren Williams? That's who organized it.
What's the name of the person?
Warren Williams.
Warren Williams.
Mm-hmm.
The only person I can think of is the activist. What is the
But what
activist
does
name?
he have to do? What does he have doing making
That's
up
his
a thing?
niece.
Why?
That's his niece.
Are you talking about the guy that was on the news? Is his name Warren Williams?
I don't remember his name. I'd have to look.
See, I hate that I can't click back on here because this thing has everything running slow, like to the point where it drained my battery
Oh,
on my computer and it shut it down. So I don't know if I'm going to be using this site again
yeah.
unless I'm doing something wrong or have it hooked up the wrong way, but it's not. Let's see. So I don't know if you want to just go on to GoFundMe and let me see if I can make it bigger. Because I tried to send it to you, but I just don't want to send, you know. Let me try this again. I don't I don't know, it's not sending the actual picture. Did you get anything sent to you?
No. Okay, you know where it says go, like that page at the bottom where it says share, like that little square with the arrow? That's how you share it. You send it. And it'll automatically come on my phone, on my text message.
Okay, it says save to messages and stored. And then when I go click on it and I press, it's not doing it. It's telling me to pick a save password, and that's not what I need to do. So,
We'll just do it afterwards.
I yeah, we'll do it afterwards, and then I'll
Don't
do
stress yourself out.
a separate video with that GoFundMe on there if I
Yeah,
find and look and see that if it is
it's
legit or I
legit.
feel that it's legit, I will put it up there because I don't want to put it up
Right.
there and then people are giving
What's
to
the
something
little
that's not
girl?
there. I'm gonna
What's the
look and
little
see
girl's
who the
name?
actual. Her name is
Tariana Smith.
uh, Terriana Smith,
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell it? Let me see if I can look at
and
it.
TER. Go ahead.
Terriana.
TERRIA.
TERRIA.
N-A.
No, TERRIANA.
N-A. Yeah.
A-N-A. Yeah, Terriana Smith by Warren Williams. Let me see. Oh yeah, it is
Yes.
here. It is here. So Terriana Smith,
Okay.
uh, Warren Williams is the organizer, and he said it hurts when you get a call. You out here fighting against gun violence every single day. 1 month old Terriana Smith remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Houston Street in Inglewood. The baby is in a guarded condition after having successfully surgery Friday morning. And the last time somebody donated was 22 days ago and a month ago. And they only
Okay.
were
So do
able to
you have you
they
know
only
do
were
you
able to raise $125 so far.
Okay, so that's kind of why I wanted to put it out there because I knew I seen one this morning.
Yeah.
Do you have the news clip of when the guy was outside talking, not the one that I told you, the second one, not the discharged one, the other one,
The
to where
activist.
he's
Yeah.
speaking. I believe they say that guy's name.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up.
If you do, can you play it? I'll put you on full screen. let me know. So we can hear his name, and if that is him, then, or I'm either gonna look and see who that is, just to make sure that it's not going to someone just trying to get money out of it. Because it happened about a month ago. So hopefully she could at least bring in
Yeah,
2,000.
yeah, and I'll post it on mine too. It looked like it's legit, the legit one. It just looked like it's not
Yeah.
getting too much attention or news about it, and so nobody knows about
Well, if you can do that, news, that would be great. If you could, go, where'd she go? I don't know where you
it.
went, but if you can do that, that would be great to give them some type of, some type of traction. Because 2,000 is not asking for a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. This thing's just tripping right now. Hold on, you guys. There we go.
It hurts when you get a call if you out here fighting for gun violence every single day. Yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for him. It's hard when we out here fighting every day for everybody else's and they hit home. That's why. That's what he wanted to say.
Yes.
It hit home this time.
Yes. 1-month-old Pt.1 Smith remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Halstead in the Southside community. The baby is in guarded condition after having successful surgery this morning.
Oh, it didn't touch her brain, so it was just at the top, like, at the top of her head. So they just had to close it up.
Video footage from a nearby security camera captured the violence. It shows 3 gunmen shooting in all directions after pulling up in a dark-colored Jeep as residents ran for their lives. Then the shooters jumped back in the vehicle and speed away. No one is in custody as police process the family's bullet-riddled SUV they used to rush the wounded infant to the hospital. Some neighborhood residents say a liquor store on the block where the shootings happened is a source of the problem.
We don't need people coming in the community, speaking to community leaders if they have not spoken to the residents.
According to Chicago police, 172 children have been shot and 25 kids have been murdered so far this year. Reason why some pray for the violence to end, as they also call for an end to the code of silence they say often allows the shooters to escape justice.
Someone held you, someone cuddled you, someone loved you, but then you showed love back by taking and shooting this baby. You know, we're doing it to ourselves.
All right, that's it. His name is Charles McKenzie. What'd you say the person's name is on the GoFundMe?
Hello?
His name is Charles McKenzie. What's the guy's name for the GoFundMe?
It was Brian Williams.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
That's I'm like, who's that? And the mom's name was what?
Hold on.
I think it's something with a T as well. Tasha?
Hold on.
Tashia? I don't think it was William. It could have been Williams.
I don't know, let me
It's
see.
on the very, very first one. I hate that everything's doing this. Ugh, let me see if I can find out here. I can't even see the chat, so if I'm missing someone, let me know. Oh, I think I could see it on here, but New messages.
Her name is Taisha Banks.
Taisha Banks.
That's the mom's name, Taisha Banks.
Okay.
So where's this Williams coming from? I don't know.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to find. I'm clicking on stuff trying to. There we go. There we go. Find shenanigans.
Hello?
You there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You say, yeah.
I'm trying to take some of these off, but I just don't really know how to work this thing. Okay, we're all there. But yeah, I don't know where the Warren Williams is coming from. So I don't know if it's the case that New said where it was someone. I mean, there was one and it already exceeded its amount, or if this is a second one, being that there's new life to it and someone else is making one. I don't know, and just took the story from off the news and put it on there. I don't know. What do you think, News?
I mean, I thought it was legit, but now I'm questioning it too. But I think that was the activist name, Warren Williams. But I think I might have.
His name is Mackenzie. The activist's name is Mackenzie.
Is that the guy that was talking or a relative?
You talking about Mackenzie?
Yeah, Mackenzie. Was he the one speaking outside?
That's the one that's the actual that's the uncle, because that's his niece.
So is the uncle Mackenzie?
Yes.
So then who's the activist?
That is the Mackenzie, isn't he the activist? Because he said that's what they were
I'm
saying.
looking it up.
Look it up again, because let me play it one more time. Hold on.
Why does it smell like fire?
Listen what it says.
It hurts when you get a call if we're out here fighting for gun violence every single day. Yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for him. It's hard when we out here fighting it.
Y'all heard that? So he is an activist, and then he has a niece, which is Tariana Smith, who's the one that was shot by and got the brace on her head, shot in the head, shot on the head, not in the head, but on the head.
Okay, but that's still not Warren or Williams.
Exactly, but listen to what they said.
Every day for everybody else is in their head.
Activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for him.
Did you hear it now?
What am I supposed to be hearing? I still don't. I hear activist, but I don't hear who Warren Williams is.
Right. That's not showing on here. It's not saying who Warren Williams on here. I'm telling you that the activist is the uncle of Tariana Smith. So I don't know who this Warren Williams is. But he's
Me
getting
neither.
money, because I just
I'm
saw
gonna have to.
he got $125 already. I hope it is legit.
I know, but that's within a whole month, though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to look up Warren Williams.
Warren Williams, the organizer in Chicago, Illinois. And then they got a contact number for him. Nope, it just had, you just put his name, email, and message. So I don't know.
So I'm gonna have to check into that before I go making a little video, and I'm gonna tell News and Shenanigans as well before we go make a video about it. There goes
Yeah.
Miss Dee Dee. Let's see. Can we talk to Miss Dee Dee? Miss Dee Dee.
Hey, Miss Dee Dee.
Miss Dee Dee.
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. In the
Hey.
building.
Oh my
So we trying to
God.
figure out. I know what's going on.
I
Yeah,
don't think
because
We trying to
I
figure out what you sent us.
first we couldn't
okay.
hear you. Now you couldn't get on. Now you're on. So hey,
I
hey.
can't look, I kept playing with my phone. I kept playing with my iPad. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, let me see. The what I found was what Shenanigan had read, and it was for what the fundraiser person organizing it was a Warren Williams. But you know what? Like I say, this could be bogus because you can't find anything else. And what did any one of them say they put a GoFundMe out there? Any of the
Not
family
that I
members?
actually heard. I seen some writing that said something about a GoFundMe, but like
Mm-hmm.
Shenanigans said, they could have had one, but it succeeded whatever it needed to, and that one
I
was
went.
taken down.
Well,
So this could be a new fake one.
yeah, that's true too. But I want to let me check something out just for
I have a
just a
question.
second. Uh huh.
Was she
Okay.
discharged or not, the baby?
Yeah.
She was discharged.
So why is this
She was
person
discharged.
saying, right? He said this person said she remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen.
That
Remains
was
means
one of the beginning interviews.
Yeah, they said a month ago.
Yeah, that was one of the beginning interviews, and then there's the second interview. So that one was when it first was all was going down.
okay. So why on here it's still saying she's being hospitalized? Does he not know that she's already out?
Unless they were at the hospital doing that.
Look on the GoFundMe. It says wait, right there. It says right.
Oh, the baby is in guarded condition after having a successful surgery Friday morning.
No.
So what I'm thinking is they took, because that looks exactly like the article that I read. They took the article and put that in the description box rather than writing something themselves. That's what that looks like to me. That's
Right,
what I'm
And
but
saying.
then
This
that
needs
would
to be
be.
looked into.
So when
and
did
I
he do this GoFundMe?
Hold on, go,
July
Miss Didi.
July 4th.
Oh, okay, that's why.
July 4th, this one. So this was, I guess, when it actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Around the time when it actually happened.
That's why. Okay,
See,
get
that's
it.
what I'm
And
saying. It's
now
two
she
different.
and now she's out. Now she's out of the hospital.
So yeah, I think
But
it's two different articles. But I'm just trying to see before I go making a video and hey, yeah, I found it. Go fund me. Go help this person. I want to make sure it's legit before I have people donating to something that's not a real cause.
well, you know what,
So I'm,
Naomi? You know what, Naomi? That
huh?
activist, that activist, Charles McKenzie,
Mhm.
he's well known over there in Chicago. I'm
Yes.
quite sure you can look him up and get his information and call him.
Yeah.
And check out on who's a Warren
If
Williams.
if the family has an actual GoFundMe or not. You
Okay.
you see what I'm saying? Because
He would
I
know.
yes, he would know. And I remember him. I don't know if you guys remember the Kanika Jenkins.
Yes.
He was a part of that too.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all don't remember that?
I remember
I
Kanika
remember.
Jenkins
Him
very well.
he was one of the spokespersons also.
Okay.
So is this man that they're saying is the activist, is he related to, now I'm gonna have to do some more digging.
He's the uncle.
Now I want to see if he's related to.
He is. He's the uncle. She's his
But
niece.
you know how some black folks be like, "Oh, that's my niece."
Okay,
I want to
listen.
know if
Wait. Listen to this. Listen to this, you guys. Just hypothetically, I think they're getting it twisted. The uncle was talking about, the man who got emotional,
right.
and the activist started speaking. I think they're throwing them all into one sentence.
Person.
I don't think that activist is the uncle. I think that first person who was speaking is the actual uncle.
Okay, without watching it,
Okay.
listen to what he said. Watch. Listen to what he said.
It hurts when you get a call if you're out here fighting for gun violence every single day yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
Okay. I would like to see the video.
Okay.
Where would
so
I
put it
be
back
able to
on there.
find
Put it back on there.
Yeah.
I will do that.
I may be
Hilda's
wrong,
on
but
here
I'm
as
thinking
well.
they getting it. Shenanigans.
Okay, hold on. I hate this thing. Sorry, guys. Why is this not doing what it's supposed to do?
It hurts when you get a call if you're out here fighting for gun violence every single day yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for him. It's hard when we out here fighting every day for everybody else's and they hit home. That's why. That's what he wanted to say.
Yes.
It hit home this time.
Yes. 1-month-old Pt.1 Smith remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Home.
So do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, but see, McKenzie is not that one. McKenzie is the older guy. That's the activist.
guy over him?
Yes. No. He has the bluish green like shirt on.
Okay, so why are they? Then they're getting it wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're throwing it all together in one sentence. You know how the news report.
Yeah, but like the way they're saying it is like they're saying it's hitting home and he's an activist and it's hard because it's hitting home. That's why I thought it was him. So the taller guy is the activist.
Yeah, he has like a bluish green type shirt on.
Blue and red, and it's a black shirt with blue, red and green on it.
No, wait a minute. I saw another. I thought I saw the full video. Did you play the full video? Ugh.
See, this is who I'm talking about. There's that guy, and then the other guy. That's the one that's his niece. This is the uncle, and this is the other guy you might be talking about. I don't know. Because they're saying he's the activist, the one that looks emotional. Somebody told me he was an activist, but they're also saying it hit home. Like you helping people, but it hit home because now it's his niece that got shot. If you listen to it again one more time.
Oh, yeah, that's why. That's what he wanted to say. Yes. Gun violence every single day. Yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old
Yes.
niece is for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for him. It's hard when we out here fighting every day for everybody else's and they hit home.
I don't know where news went.
Yes.
It hit home.
1-month-old
See, it
Teriana
hit home
Smith
this time.
remains
It hit home.
hospitalized.
Yeah.
Shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Halstead in the Southside community. The baby is in guarded condition after having successful surgery this morning.
So it didn't touch her brain. So
See?
it was just at the top, like
I don't know who she. That must be the mom.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on,
Video
hold on, you guys.
by security camera captured the violence. It shows 3 gunmen shooting in all directions.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that video was July 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see something. I'm looking at the actual video on my iPad
Okay.
because I
Is there a
know.
third video you're saying? Because I only had two.
No, it's that one, but this one is longer and it's showing the police and
The shooting.
and they're talking to different people
Okay.
and they're talking and they're giving the statistics of the of
Hold on.
shooting of juveniles
Can I
and everything.
can I show my video because I did a video on it
Uh-huh.
and it has all the different videos that I found.
Okay. Hold
Is
on,
that
hold on.
okay, Naomi?
You
Can
knew.
you hear me?
You knew.
Naomi. She can't hear me, I don't think.
Can you hear me? You knew?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, look for the one that says Chicago shooting, 1 month old baby among seven shot in Inglewood.
Okay.
ABC 7.
Chicago shooting.
I
Among,
can't hear you, New. Can you hear me?
I can hear. We can hear each other.
We can,
I can
Miss
hear
Didi,
you.
hear me?
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Hear you, New. I'm like trying to figure out why, and I cannot hear her.
Oh, okay. I hear both of you.
Interesting. This stream is so weird.
You knew? Can you hear me still?
Yes.
Okay, did you find that video?
I'm looking for it now.
Watch out, Papa. I don't want you to fall.
I found it on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at YouTube too.
Okay,
Uh,
it's a
so
video.
it
The
says
baby's
Okay,
Chicago
hold on.
shooting
Both of you
amongst
guys, I'm going to
others.
still be able to hear you, but hold on, all right?
Okay.
okay.
Didi, you said
Yes.
Chicago shooting amongst seven others.
1 month old baby among seven shot in Inglewood.
Okay.
ABC said. Okay, that's the video I'm talking about. If you watch that video, towards the end, there's a man with a bluish like shirt on.
That's the fit. I think I have that on my video. That's the one I'm talking.
That's he's the activist because he was the one on Kanika Jenkins. Was dealing with the Kanika Jenkins issue. You know.
Yeah, that's actually the same video that I have. But look, this is the video I have, and I have like the whole thing. I just made it into one video. Hold on.
And see, that's where I'm thinking they're crossing the names up wrong. They're
So they
calling
just
the
close it
No,
up.
but that video that I showed is not my video. This is my video. Watch.
oh, okay, okay.
I made it into like a whole three thingy or whatever you call it. Hold on.
Okay.
So they just had to close it up. Video.
Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Can y'all see it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Hurt when you get a call, if you out here fighting for gun violence every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1 month old niece continues to fight for her life after she and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood.
I can finish it for them. It's hard when we out here fighting every day for everybody else's and they hit home. Yeah. That's why. That's what he wanted to say.
Yes.
It hit home this time.
Yes. 1 month old Pt.1 Smith remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Halstead in the Southside community. The baby is in guarded condition after having successful surgery this morning.
Oh, it didn't touch her brain, so it was just at the top, like at the top of her head. So they just had to close it up.
Footage from a nearby security camera captured the violence. It shows 3 gunmen shooting in all directions after pulling up in a dark-colored Jeep as residents ran for their lives. Then the shooters jumped back in the vehicle and speed away. No one is in custody as police process the family's bullet-riddled SUV they used to rush the wounded infant to the hospital. Some neighborhood residents say a liquor store on the block where the shootings happened is a source of the problem.
We don't need people coming in the community, speaking to community leaders if they have not spoken to the residents.
According to Chicago police, 172 children have been shot and 25 kids have been murdered so far this year. Reason why some pray for the violence to end is they also call for an end to the code of silence they say often allows the shooters to escape justice.
Someone held you, someone cuddled you, someone loved you, but then you show love back by taking and shooting this baby. You know, we're doing it to ourselves.
Just 4 weeks old, she nearly lost her life in a senseless shooting. Now her mom is speaking out. Elizabeth Matthews is here now with that story. Elizabeth. According to this 1-month-old baby who turns 2 months old on Saturday is lucky to be alive. She was shot in the head earlier this month in Inglewood. Today we sat down with her mom and learned that 7 years ago she was also shot in Inglewood. She tells us her family is now done with this city.
I'm getting up out of here today. I got to leave Chicago. I love the city, but I can't stay here anymore.
Taisha Banks says her daughter, Tariana, continues to recover like a champ, or blurring her face to protect her identity as the victim of a crime. At just 4 weeks old, she was shot in the head while in a car seat near 66th and Halstead. That shooting was caught on surveillance video, shows 3 men getting out of a black Jeep and firing in all different directions. Tariana, along with 6 adults, were wounded. The bullet, which is still in Tariana's head, broke her skull but did not puncture her brain.
I didn't ever think my baby was going to die because she was just looking at me like, Mama, what happened? She never stopped breathing. You know, I never had one doubt in my mind that she was going to leave me. I did.
The strength on that mom's face. So Tariana will likely need more surgeries in the future, but right now she is progressing very well. Police say no one's in custody for the shooting, but they continue to investigate. We'll have more on Tariana's story and hear from her mom coming up on the 9 o'clock news. Corrine Dunn.
So, you're talking about the guy in that light blue shirt, Didi?
How to make an ice cream cake at home.
Didi. Uh-oh. Did anybody hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hey, Shay, how are you? You don't think it's real news? Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh, what's going on? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Uh-oh. The light blue shirt? So this is the guy, right? Let me see if it'll show. This is the guy? That's the activist? So this is the guy, this is the activist, right? That's the activist? Oh. Okay, okay. All right, I got you. Can you say something? Didi. Thought I heard some noise. You the activist or the other guy? Because the other guy that was crying, I think maybe that's the guy. I'm not sure if that's the uncle or not. But why would he have like a whole different last name unless she's married or related to her, but through maybe a stepdaddy or something? I don't know. Because then that would make him her brother if that's his niece. That's what I'm getting. That it's his brother. That would make him his niece. I mean, make her his niece. Sorry, make her his niece. So you're saying the activist might be related to them? I don't know. I wish I knew that guy's name because they didn't show his name. I don't know why they didn't show his name. He was definitely highly upset. I don't know why they didn't say his name. Where did everybody go? I'm up here by myself. Dee Dee, what happened? Why'd you drop off? Are you going to come back on? Are you in the back, maybe? Backstage? Can y'all still hear me? Shay, you still hear me? Dee Dee, can you still hear me? Anybody in here? Can you still hear me? Dee Dee, Crafty, can you hear me? I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You can hear me? Okay. I didn't know if you could hear me or not. Thank you. It felt really weird talking to myself if you guys couldn't hear me. Andrew Holmes. Oh, that I remember. Definitely, I do remember. So maybe the guy that they were saying Mackenzie, then he probably might be the uncle. Do you think that Mackenzie guy is the uncle? It's possible that he's the uncle. His name one more time.
Remains hospitalized after being shot in the head during a brazen daytime attack near 66th and Halsted. She and a half dozen others are hit by gunfire in Inglewood. I'm finishing for them. It's hard when we out here fighting every day for everybody else, and then they hit home. Yeah. That's right. That's what he wanted to say. Yeah. It hit home this time. 1-month-old Pt.1 Smith remains hospitalized after being shot in the
Hurt me when you get a call. If you out here fighting for gun violence every single day yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his 1-month-old niece continues to fight for her life.
They definitely got that wrong.
Hurt when you get a call. If you're out here fighting for gun violence every single day yourself.
Neighborhood activist Charles McKenzie is overcome by emotion as his.
So who is Charles McKenzie? If the activist is Andrew Holmes, do you think maybe he's an activist with Andrew Holmes? Charles McKenzie, he might be an activist with Andrew Holmes. I wonder. K.G. Wilson lost his grandfather, Naya Allen, to gun violence in Minneapolis. He's an activist too. Makes me wonder if activist families are being targeted. Mackenzie guy may be an activist too, but that was his niece.
Hello.
Right, that guy. Exactly. Exactly, Shay. That is his niece.
Oh my God, I can see so much more now.
Yeah, you're
It's
clear.
crazy. Can you guys see me now? No.
Yeah, and you're clear too.
Or didn't.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I still can't hear you now. Let me see something.
They can hear me, but you can't hear
It
me.
didn't fix still? Oh my God, I'm like back and forth. Trying to get him together, trying to... Hold on, baby. I'm going to be there in a second. Real quick second. Really quick second. I can't hear you, you knew. Can you hear me?
I can. Hold on. We're going to go back and forth with this, you guys. She can't hear me, but I can
Okay,
hear
they
her.
can see and hear me. Can you guys see and hear you knew?
Yes, they can hear me and they can see me right here.
I could see you, but I can't hear you.
They can. They can hear me and see me.
I'm going to give her the boot. Let's see. Let's make her gotta come back. So hopefully I can hear her when she comes back. Because I was fixing some stuff for my littles because he came back inside. But I can't hear at all. So hopefully she could come back in and we can hear. And from what I'm reading is, hold on, baby, I'm going to let Miss Nancy in and then I'm going to check it again. I thought it was working. I think they got it wrong calling the family member the activist and they talked to the activist last. I think the guy that was speaking first was the family member and then the activist comes along and says, you know, hey, this is what he's trying to say. That's what I think happened. And I don't know, I could be late in the conversation because this is going slower than that. I don't know if it's because I have so many things on my internet, but I am going to get a splitter soon. But where are you at, you know? Come back in. We also have KG Williams. This is from Didi's Crafty Creations. I'm going to say DDCC. That way it's harder to say Crafty Creations. But DDCC says, KG Wilson lost his goddaughter, Anaya Allen, to gun violence in Minneapolis. He is an activist too. Make me wonder if activist family are being targeted. That's a good question. And what happened to Miss Didi? I don't see her up here either. What's going on with my peoples? I can see her in the chat, but and then the chat on here seems slower because I see newer chats. Shay Work by Face says the McKenzie guy may be an activist too, but that was his niece that got shot. Could be. I still want to look into it because it's just odd to me that a case this long would only have that small amount of people. For it to only be $2,000 and only raise a little upwards of $150. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna be right there. Is it on the part where I need to put the password in?
Yeah.
Okay. Go. Is you news back? You new back? I don't know what's going on right now. And then that's when DDCC tells me she can hear both of us. So okay, now I'm just wondering what's going on my end. Let me see if I could give her a call because Until I can get this new system down, I don't think I will be using this again. I think I might just have us all do like a practice Zoom or whatever you want to call this call and be able to go through each different function of it, and it'll just be a wacky live that's really no one's supposed to tune into unless they want to see us mess up. So let me go ahead and give her a call because I kind of do like the effects and things that it has. There goes Miss Dee. Hey, Miss Dee. Hey, Miss Dee, can you hear me? You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if you have the little AirPod thing open and so it's not letting me hear. Hold on. If this isn't it, I don't know what is. So I got this and I've opened and closed it because it was sitting open. Okay, I hear somebody.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I hear Miss Dee.
Can you hear me?
Miss Bam! That's what it was. This was sitting open. So I don't even want to open it back because it might click back onto that. Because I'm like, why can't I hear it? But I don't know.
Can you hear me?
And now I can see the chat on the side. So I clicked something that I don't know what I did. Kind of like this system, but we just got to learn it. So what were you saying?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay.
Great.
I said, look, remember when I said backyard instead of backstage? That's where I'm at now.
He was in the backyard. For real, or you just
I've been sitting here waiting for you. And then on the other one, I was sitting there talking to myself the whole time. I thought you guys could hear me. So I'm sitting there, blah, 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 blah. And then
Miss
I looked and
Diddy
I go,
said,
am I not on here? And then I
I
looked on
was
the
wait,
live and I was gone.
Miss Diddy, you said you could have heard her, right?
yeah, but she couldn't hear me, so I was just typing in the chat to let her know I can hear you.
Oh, so you can hear her, but she can hear you, and I can hear you, but I couldn't
Right.
hear her.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But let me
Wow.
Let me explain something you knew.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, excuse me. Charles McKenzie
Yes.
is Terriana's uncle. Terriana's mother is his sister,
Okay.
and he. Let me see. Wait. Let's see. Wait
So
a minute.
Mackenzie is the uncle, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Now you guys listen to this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Remember one of the Chicago police officers who was just killed the other day?
Yes.
Ella.
Okay.
She
Naya?
was. Her name was Ella. What is it called? Oh gosh, Ella French.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay.
She was the officer who rushed baby Terriana to the hospital when she got shot in the head.
Are you
Wait,
serious?
what?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I
Why
was
does
reading.
everything seem to go in a circle?
Yeah,
Wait
it
a
is.
minute.
It's so
So,
weird.
hold on. Now you just threw me off. And I'm mad because I can't click on anything over here and I really need my computer. So, who rushed baby Terriana to the hospital?
Okay, you know the two officers who were just killed the other day in Chicago?
Okay, both, yes.
Ella French was one of them, the female.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one who rushed baby Tiriana to the hospital when she got shot in the head.
Mm-hmm.
And they were the family of baby girl Tariana Smith never got to thank Officer Smith. I mean French. The the family said they'll never forget French quick thinking and her kindness on the ride to the hospital. The baby girl
Wow.
miraculously survived, and the family said it's thanks to Officer French.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the chat, they were saying that another niece, hold on. This is Shay Work by Faith, I believe. Can I see it on here? No, I can't. That's it. Was saying that another activist's niece has gotten shot. So they're wondering if this is like connected to something.
I have no idea.
Hold on. Officers. Okay, back to Charles though. Helped.
Okay, but Charles McKenzie,
Yeah.
he is a non-violence outreach worker himself.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But okay,
Back on.
he's
Okay.
Terriana's uncle.
Yes.
Well, great uncle because he's Taisha's first uncle, or
I'm not
is
sure
Taisha
if that's her brother or,
right?
but he's Terriana's uncle. So I'm
Okay,
not sure if it's he's the uncle to both of them or is he the mother's brother.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
But yeah, I was looking. I said, "Oh
And I
my God, how
why
this connect?"
exactly. I wonder why mom was shot. All these pins I'm choosing are not great.
Well,
I
Mom was
wonder
shot 7 years ago, and I think she was in a crossfire too, in that neighborhood where they live.
and her name is Taisha Banks,
Let me.
Yes.
right? And how do you
Yeah,
spell her first? Tyesha?
I'm looking for the
You
spelling.
can spell it.
Uh,
You can spell it with Tysha. I think. Ty E. No wait. No Tyesha. Hold on.
which is Terriana's mom. So, and that was 7 years ago.
Yeah, that's what they had said in the news report. But hey, I mean, they're getting a lot of stuff
You know,
Confused.
All right.
I said I'm going to do it.
Did you find it? Because it's TYESHABANKS.
Okay, so I'm
But
gonna
the
look into
but the activist you probably want to try and get in touch with is Andrew Holmes.
Andrew Holmes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the one
He
with the light blue shirt.
yes, he's the activist.
Okay, is the activist.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Because I'm like wondering who the Warren Williams is. I need to look into that because I just don't want to give people the wrong information. You know?
And I think that's kind of suspect too because you only got two donations.
Exactly, and it's been how long?
Excuse me, I'm sorry, July 3rd, the baby was shot, and you made the GoFundMe July 4th, and that's big news out there. You know it.
Right, right.
So that might not be that might not be a legitimate one.
And then I'm gonna put something together for those officers too.
But yeah, uh-huh. I was like, oh my God, disconnected.
Wow. I wonder. I don't want to wonder that because that would be bad. Like, was the baby one of the targets? Because I also looked up something that I can't pull up, and I will pull it up. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow just to like go
I
over all
think the
this. And,
baby was a random hit.
Yeah, because they was
yeah,
they was in the car. They were
Yeah,
in the
it was
car.
random.
they said this stemmed from a liquor store. So I'm gonna see where the liquor store is in relationship to where the car was, and I'm gonna try to see if I can pinpoint where other people were shot at because they said
Okay.
randomly shooting.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
were
gonna
shooting
look more
everywhere.
at that as well.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I know this is not a funny situation, but did you see Homeboy run into that door when he was trying to get back in the car? The one that was shooting?
You
Oh,
know,
he
no, no, I didn't, but I heard you say he dropped his gun.
and isn't it that they all went in, but only one of them had the rifle?
Oh wow.
They all have rifles because I read something where they said one of them had like military grade type weapon, but they didn't say the others a
Oh,
weapon.
so
So I'm confused.
so actually, this probably wasn't random as far as the liquor store. It's just that innocent bystanders got caught up in it.
Yeah, but I
Right.
wonder how the mom ended up getting shot. Like she got shot. What was the reason why she got shot?
Oh
Was
yeah,
it
I wonder what
random
That
her
for her as well?
backstory. Yeah.
Didi DDC says Chicago and Minnesota are not that far away from each other. So that I mean that is true. It won't let me scroll up to see the name of the person. I don't know if you guys can use your chat scroller upper and see. It was Shave Work by Faith, I believe, who said it. Was talking about I believe her name is Anaya Allen, who was also an niece of an activist
Oh, okay.
that was shot. Was also
Who said
you
it?
guys.
Who said it? Because I could scroll up on my phone. Who said it?
I believe Shay Works by Faith. It's either Shay Work by Faith or I can't really see because it won't
Oh,
let
I
me
see it.
scroll up.
Dee Dee Crafty. She said Wilson lost his granddaughter Anaya Allen to gun violence in Minneapolis. I'm sorry. He's an activist too. Make me wonder if the activist families are being targeted. It's possible.
Yep.
But what I don't understand is why are people doing these fake GoFundMe's for the, that's messed up.
For,
They're making
for
money.
my,
I'm saying if it's fake, if that Williams guy is fake, that is so messed up in every which way. Because, like, that girl needs the money and you sitting there getting money in your pocket for somebody else's child. That's messed up.
That's why I only got two donations. Probably they were like, "Wait a minute, something
I'm
If
may
it,
not be right."
and that stands for Dee Dee's Crafty Creation. I just shortened it. So thank
Hmm.
you, Dee Dee, for dropping that again.
yes. So I'm wondering if it is fake, isn't there a way you could report that to make sure that these people aren't getting that money?
Yeah, you can. Just like they're doing with the situation that me and Shenanigans was talking about earlier. They're making sure to report that, but the thing is, what they're
It,
reporting isn't because they're trying to say the girl was lying when she's not lying. All she didn't say
right.
was, that's not my biological daughters. I mean, that's the only thing. Other than that, she was everything else. She was getting evicted, and she probably is already evicted. She was. I hope she's not lying about this. Was giving money for her blood to get money to feed them. She has no kids, taking care of three kids when she
Now,
could be selling her blood for herself.
how did she get those kids?
The dad
She was
brought
with
them, right?
dad of the children.
She's
And
the girl.
so what it sounds like is they had 50-50, and the kids would go over here, the kids would go to the mom because they had a room over there set up for the kids and everything closed. So it was all set up.
Uh huh.
And but the dad would be, to me, he wasn't there all the time. He would just leave him with the girlfriend. And so since she had an attachment, she said she was doing this for some years, taking care of these girls. But now that the biological mom sees dollar signs,
Yep.
she wants her kids back, full custody. And I mean, I believe if she were to come up to her and say, look, I thank you so much for helping out with my kids. And I thank you for this money together. But that it's fair that number one, I did not say that you could put my kids on national TV. But if we could talk about this like adults, and if you are doing this out of the kindness of your heart, I have no problem with you, taking some of the money. But us, woman to woman, we could have talked about this, and we can, set aside some of this money for the children because you also help me out, with other things to get me on my feet, get you
Hmm.
on your feet, both in a better position since my children were with you and have you in the position that you are. That's the best conversation you could have had
Right.
instead of attacking a woman. Then I would not feel the way I feel about the biological mom. I don't feel sorry for her because she's going about it in a nasty way. There's ways to talk to people.
So, really, the bottom line is whatever all the money that the people donated, this lady can keep that money. She don't have to give it to the biological mom.
No.
Thank you. And that's
No,
what I'm
she doesn't.
saying. If she was a
And
nicer person, could have
and
probably got to say, yeah, I'm gonna help you out. Yeah, I love them girls. That's the whole reason why I did it. Because all she asked was for $2,000. They gave her more than 2,050
right, right.
something, 200,000. Sorry.
Hmm.
So if she talked to her woman to woman, I'm sure Dashe or however you say her name would have been like, look, even if she done it to where it seemed kind of shady, let's do this 50-50. I'll give you 100. I'll take 100. You put
Uh
that
huh.
to her, at least 25 goes to each one of those girls, and you can do whatever else you need to do because without this, you would have had no help. And she could take her $100,000, get her a new place because she got evicted and get herself together and not even deal with that family no more. But her dealing with those kids, me for such a long period of time, I would have an attachment to the girls.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I would want her to just come to the house, take the girls from me. It doesn't have to be that way. And women need to understand you have a mouth, talk.
Okay,
You don't
so
have to.
she only went back for the kids because she found out about the GoFundMe and how large it was.
That's what it looks like.
Because I'm like, where were you at all this time while these kids were over there with this woman?
That has no kids. She has no kids.
No, no, no. I'm saying the biological mama. Where were you at while this woman was taking care of your kids?
Taking care of the other 4 or 5 she has.
Yeah, you know what I'm like.
She got
Nah.
7 and pregnant with 1. But from News's research, she lost 1, so she's only claiming 7, but she really has 8 and is pregnant with her 9. So we don't know. I'm not gonna say what the actual is on
Wow.
that. But I'm saying there's a way to talk to people, and if she felt that this woman did something
Yeah.
so bad, she talked to her before trying to put her in prison, and she's not going to go to prison. First of all, she
No.
did nothing wrong,
Yeah, that's true.
and
That's
then
true.
was demanding her kids. I'm sure if she went to the house and was like, "Can I have my girls?" She would have politely gave her them girls. To me, she's taking it a little bit out of hand because she's pregnant, and you know when you're pregnant, your hormones and your emotions are just wild.
No,
So
no, Naomi. She's taking this out of hand because she went over there to get the kids and she asked for the money and the lady said no. That's why she acting. It ain't got nothing to do with
no,
pregnancy.
she didn't she didn't even get to say no. When she seen that this was on the news, her and her friends started attacking people to the point where now it's like harassment. They are contacting the people that donated after GoFundMe already sent out the email. If you want your money back, send your request for your refund by this date and we will politely give your money back. Even the girl, Dashe, whatever her name is, wrote, I'm sorry if you feel like I misled you. I did take care of these kids. If you feel like you want to take your money back, go ahead. But you know, I needed the help with these girls and this and this and that. I'm sorry if it came out this way, but I do love those girls like they are mine. She even said you guys can get a refund. But it's not enough for the bio mom and her family and whoever else is going through the list of people that donated, finding them on Facebook now, okay? And having them, why haven't you got your money back? Why are you supporting the scammer? Why are you this? You're harassing now the donators. Even a
That's
donator had to come back and say, this is my money. I could do what I want to do with it.
that's right. That's what I'm saying. She is mad because she's not getting. So guess what? I'm gonna try and do everything I can to block you from getting any of that money too, because she wants that money.
Right. She wants it. She
She ain't
wants
thinking
it.
about
And it's
those
just,
kids.
she not. She ain't thinking
Mm-mm.
about none of the kids. She ain't even think about the ones she have now. Because if that's the case, she's so mad at them being all online and stuff like that. That's one part I can say I would be hot for you to
Wow.
go with my son on CNN, ABC, Chicago 1995 News, whatever it is, what show it is, without my permission. Now, what we don't know if because the father of those girls are not coming out to say anything. So we don't know if he gave girlfriend the okay to go ahead and, show them how the girls are living. We don't know that.
Mm-hmm. Well, where is he
If
at?
you taking care of some kids and he's like, yeah, if they want to see how the kids are living, go ahead, babe. They got 50-50 custody. He even says they don't have a custody arrangement, so that means 50-50. So how are you that mad? We don't know if the boyfriend said it was okay.
But where's the father of the kids then?
We still ain't seen Jack. We don't know where he is.
Uh oh.
Chris, we do not
Wow.
know where he is.
Mm. But yeah, we all know
So
it's really just about the money. That's it.
it's like,
Yeah. So hopefully all that work out. But my thing is,
but she's
what?
making posts daily. She's saying, I'm over it. I'm over it. I wish News Shenanigans was on here because she could play it. I don't want to play nothing from her channel and she not on here. I know
Yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
probably wouldn't mind, but if she do come up on here, I may try to contact her. So I don't
Was
know how
that
she's feeling, but
that
you
was
can
the
see how she,
that was the video she had played earlier?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
one she
okay.
played very, very beginning when she was like first came out with it, and then she has a couple of videos, and it's just like you keep saying, I'm over it, but then you're doing the video again and again.
Yeah, that's
Are
what I
you
was
over
gonna
it or
say.
not?
And be over it. Be
Um,
invisible.
I have that video on my Facebook if you want to watch it.
Yeah, play. Do you have the first one she did when you can hear her say, "Well, who cares if she was taking care?" Because that's her admitting that she was taking care of him. Because she tried to say it was between 3 to 5 days that those kids was over. Does she mean 3 to 5 days? Because it's not 3 to 5 days where they have a whole room set up.
3 to 5 months.
Three, little knapsack with a couple of clothes in there, maybe a doll. That's 3 to 5 days.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me see if this is it.
GDCC says, tie her tubes GoFundMe needs. She need to put something together. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I do think there needs to be something done about women that are, and I believe that I don't want to say it wrong, and I don't want to talk bad about her because, hey, there's situations where you end up having kids and, you know, you don't end up being with the father and whatnot. But to make this type of mistake, I don't want to call it a mistake, but this decision time and time and time again, it's not good. If you can't get married and be solid to somebody, there's no need to be having another kid. One time, okay. Two times, oops. Three times, now we're taking it a bit too far. I have one child and I don't want to have another kid until I am in a solid, committed, full on relationship. So I had my oops, messed up relationship. So you don't get that all the time. You knew, are you playing that or were you waiting for me? Because I can't hear if you are.
I'm talking like I know these families. I do. The whole family has slept in my house, including
What is it?
dad, Shadia, these kids, a girlfriend of one of the brothers. So me talking like I know this family, I do very well.
I gotta mute her because I don't know what she's playing. Hold on. You knew. Stop. Pause. Wait a second. Hold up. Stop. Pause. Okay. I'm about to unmute you because I'm trying to ask you something. Okay, so you knew. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
What are you playing? Who's that person? What are you playing?
That's her friend. That's her friend, that
Okay.
lemon or whatever mayo.
Oh, she was completely. Are you sure
Lemon
that's laminated?
morale,
Are you sure that's laminated? It is laminated.
mayo. Justice
Are
for.
you sure? Okay, if you're saying that's laminated, okay, go ahead. I'm gonna start it over. I'm gonna put you on full screen.
You keep calling
So,
her
guys, this is
lemonade. You keep calling her lemonaded. I don't know what her name is.
laminated.
Lemmer.
They know who I'm talking about. It's her friend. Oopsie, I did it backwards.
All right, you ready?
And it's okay. If it's okay with y'all, how about y'all go do a supporting Deja Kelly page and get the heck off this one? Because I'm tired of hearing your mouths. It's not right. You don't know Shadia. If you do know Shadia, you know she has work pregnant and all, and did the most to support David while he sit back and play video games and drink and not work. So, oh, it's okay. She watched him sometimes so she can get $250,000. Go to work. It's not okay for this girl to get rich off this lady's kids, period. And, like, if you think so, go make her a damn page or go get on her Facebook and support her. Get the hell off this one because I'm tired of hearing it. And I was going to leave it alone, not go live, let it die down. But, Talisha, you just pissed me off. Talking like I know this family. I do.
I'm trying to get rid of these text messages.
They all done slept in my house, and I don't want no money. I don't know what real mom in the world sits up here and think, oh, let me post my kids on the internet and think of a fundraiser. A real mom would create a business idea, make some T-shirts, braid some hair, do a daycare. I'm a real mom and I'm sick, and I came up with 2 small business ideas. I didn't think, oh, let me go freaking blast my kids' faces on the internet and get rich. My kid's dad got works and got side businesses. We done struggled. Nigga, Shadia, David, the daddy of David, like I said, the girlfriend sister was all in my house. I didn't think, let me post all our kids on the internet and come up with a fundraiser. I figured it out. I done did things I wasn't proud of to provide for my kids, Shadia kids, and all. Done stole hamburger meat to make sure we eat and all. I never would think, even as a mom, a real mom, to go post my kids on the internet to get rich or to get sympathy. I can sit here and cry for me. My mom got cancer. My dad got this. I got 4 kids. Like, you just pissed me off, Talisha, and I'm blocking you because, yeah, I finna start blocking people because I can't. I'm pregnant myself, and I can't let people like you ruffle my skin. It's not okay what this girl is doing. I wasn't even gonna go live no more. I was gonna let this shit die down, get a lawyer, and just let it die down. But you on here saying it's okay for this hooker to pimp this girl kids out on the internet because she may watch them every now and then. When there's text messages of them asking for food after CNN left. CNN brought the goddamn bagels. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to smoke or drink or something because what mother goes online and say I'm gonna blast my kid's face and get rich? I just don't. That never in my life crossed my mind. And I gave it to her. She a goddamn genius. That's probably gonna get away with the scam. But I just don't know. Like real mothers go to school, stay up late night while their kids are sleeping and study to be a nurse. I got my CDL. Like and they still portraying her as a mother for watching these kids while maybe a day or two, or even for example, they were over there 5 days because they was waiting on the funds to hit. I'm glad she let me see. I got 2 little ones. Like I'm not even gonna go back and forth with these haters. I don't want to be dealing with this. Like, I got my life and my kids and my own. I'm going to get the lawyer and help Shadia with that part. But if you on here and you support Deja, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You guys see a black woman who came up and think we hated. No, ain't nobody hated. She put somebody else's kids on the internet and got rich off of it. She didn't have permission to put them kids on the internet. Just because she watched them a day or 2, 5 days or something like that out of the year, don't mean she has a right to get rich. She's not the one standing on her feet for Nene is 11 years old, almost 12. She's not the one who's been standing on her feet pregnant to provide for these kids. Maybe they'll go to Walmart after we come back tomorrow. That doctor said as soon as they got in for it. And I'm trying to let the shit die down. So everybody done. Ooh, she just made me mad. Oh, see, you wasted them. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, what real mom sits up here and put her kids on the internet? Have you guys ever did that? Like, you could be in a situation, the lights finna get cut off, the water finna get cut off. Do you go on the internet and post your kids, even if they is your real kids, like, oh, poor me, help? No. You go freaking DoorDash a little, Instacart a little, go to work. Go put some hamburger meat in your purse at the store and run out. Like, you never just put a real mom ain't gonna sit up there and put their kids on the internet. And this fake imposter mom is getting all this sympathy because, oh, she watches them a day or two. The neighbors seen the kids. Get the hell out of here. Now seeing they want to correct the story and put Shadi a little bit of piece at the bottom, which ain't even correct. Shadi has them kids enrolled in her house for school. She goes to work for them kids. Always have went to work, pregnant. I never seen her not work while pregnant. I'd be like, I'm about to do in 2 days and still working. What? I'm 4 months. And I'm not working my regular job. Like, you're giving this girl support on this page, and I don't know, maybe you can't read. This says justice for Shadia. And if you don't agree, you don't have to. Don't have to somewhere else. I don't want to hear it. I don't care about it. It's disgusting. A real mom don't do that. The real mom don't cry poor me on the internet and donate to me. A real mom goes out there and gets it. If you gotta stand on the fucking corner and get money, I can't feed my kids, do that. But a real mom is not gonna sit here and put her kids on the internet like poor me. And Fox 5 came out, their first ones come out and didn't even do nothing because they wanted all these documents from Shadia. They didn't ask Kelly for no documentation. Now they're just trying to allow her to switch the story to, oh, I'm the guy's girlfriend, and I watch the kids sometimes, and they called me mom because I told them we were going to be rich. And they said it at their own mouth last night. If you know what these kids went through, hell, I'll call somebody's mom to be rich too. Nobody want to be in the gutter. She's a hell of a genius. I give it to her. And if the world let her get away with this, and people don't ask for refunds, then hey, that's on them. I got my own life and my own family, my dad, my mom, my kids to deal with, and help try to get lawyers because just because they go with David for 2 days, 3 days, or 5 days because they were held this time, don't make this shit right. I can see if this girl been in the kid's life for years and years and years, and she's really out there stepmomming. She's over there treating the kids bad and dogging the kids, and the girl on here said that. The 1 or 2 days they are over there. But I'm mad because, like, I don't want to. I mean, it's kind of already out there what we done had to do for these kids, and it's like, God dang. I just don't understand the support on her end. I'm not hating by far because I sit back and have to think how I'm going to go from shit to sugar. And it wasn't about posting my damn kids on the internet in that type of way. Now, they on my page and all. But it's never, oh, help me. My lights are off. And no, and then nobody's getting evicted. That's the crazy part. Nobody's getting evicted. I know people who owe $15,000 who are still not getting evicted. So the world is going around with this lie and letting it go on and on and on. Nobody's getting evicted. It's illegal. Is that the term? Until the 30th or whatever, and then now it's passed again to whatever date. All they gonna do with that money, if they do get it, is live a that crazy. Live a pimp style lifestyle. And how do you save $5,000 for the girls, even if it's just the 3 you want to help, which you got 4 over there, David? How do you say you're gonna give them $5,000? What the hell? That ain't even a car when they get 16 or 18, whenever they want to start driving.
Well, we know the
If you
daddy's
support
name.
David Kelly, I don't want to hear it.
The dad's name is David.
Y'all don't hear people saying people support Shadi, people support Deja Kelly. Well, the message for this page is supporting Shadia. So somebody go make up a supporting escorts page that watches kids 1 or 2 days every now and then again. Because that ain't here. And when I do go to Vegas, I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to make some noise. I'm trying my best not to cuss and be disrespectful, but I am who I am. I'm not a fake person. Yes, girl, she pissed me off. I was gonna get off of here, let it die down, not say nothing. But this Talisha girl, ooh Jesus, ooh Jesus. Then CNN, oh, we're gonna do an update, and don't even say the truth. That's like, ooh, wait, I'm just upset. The mom is the sole custody parent, and then the dad comes over here watching them 1 or 2 days, or even 5 days, because it's the summer. And it makes him right to put the kids on the internet. He didn't even do it. It makes it right for him to put one of his girlfriends on the internet. She's here now. And as she get the money, she'll probably last another year or 2. But if she didn't get the money, she'll be gone in the next year. And it'll be another one. It ain't right. At the end of the day, I don't mean, you can say what you want to say. And I'm going to say what the heck I got to say. Yes, I know these families. Yes, David done been in my house. Shadia done been in my house. They daddy done been in my house. The brother's girlfriends done been in my house. I done dated one of the brothers, but not official brother. Like, step brother. Thank you. So, yes, I know them for years. Like 11 years. So don't tell me I don't know them. CNN, right, Laura, CNN is covering up and allowing her to switch the story to say, oh, I'm like a mom. No, you are not like a mom. Have you fucking went in the parking lot and asked for money to feed these kids? Have you had to do whatever to feed these kids? No. Have you had to go in the store because you didn't have no money? It's still a pack of bologna. It's still a pack of bologna to feed these kids. And Davey, you could watch this and say, do I want some tears and all that? No, I don't want some tears. I feel bad and I feel disgusted. Because you know what we both did. And I still don't want no money. Because I came from shit to sugar. But I don't know how him as a man, knowing what Shadi did, could allow this girl to do this. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it right now. Put my kids in, and let my real kids say, oh, help me, poor me. We don't got no food. Ain't nobody getting evicted. That's the crazy damn part. Yeah, Steve, I seen it. And it's like, they called you mom because you told them they were going to be rich. That's what I call them my babies. I've been there for a long time. That's what Kiki said. That's what you told them they were going to be rich and to call you mom. I tried to leave David out of it. I really did. The media exposed him and brought him out. I really tried my hardest not to say his name, but the media exposed him and said his name, so they know. And I'm finna say it. I'm finna say a name too now. And all the hating females talk about we hated. You ain't did nothing for these kids that degraded you as a woman to be saying they're your kids. We done stood in parking lots, panhandle for money. We didn't bring the kids out there back in the day. Kids looking harder than we was. Like, me and my family gonna tell the truth. I don't know if you can hear my dad in the background, but yeah, we gonna tell the truth. And I'm trying my best to not like Digga Shadia, because she even though she done did what she had to do, she's a bomb mom and a bomb friend. Even though she ain't got good son. And she don't want to expose the kids to the wretchedness because they're lucky I wasn't there when they pulled up. Lord have mercy. Somebody would have been paying $750 to get me out. Because I would have drugged her ass. And I got a quick cousin. They gonna bug me. I would have drugged her. You gonna take them nails off? So time to hang up. Right? Time to hang up. Maybe you get back with them in an hour or two. And CNN didn't even say what was said. They put bits and pieces of what they wanted to say. And allowing to get their ass out of trouble. Right. Because this stuff is national. Donald Trump, some Cory Bush governor. Y'all trying to cover it up so y'all don't have to. And then GoFundMe gets a piece of the money. So they don't want to like give up on that little piece of the money. And also, like, this girl, I don't know if she has a car. Do Instacart, do DoorDash, do Lyft, do Uber. Why you pimp these kids out? That's what I'm calling it.
Her dad getting all in it.
I just really want to know what real mom who have had kids from their vagina or their stomach. I guess it is some trifling ass mamas out here, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I birthed my kids in this world, and they're my responsibility. I couldn't go put their picture up as my real biological children and be like, help me. That's not that world's job. That's my job. I laid on my back or got on top of whatever.
Take that money.
Exactly. I'm trying to be serious. Me too. And had them, and it's my responsibility to take care of them.
I wonder if they plan to both get pregnant together because she's only a few months difference from her.
Burnett.
From Shada.
Aaron Burnett also
Shadia.
contacted us, as well as some lady named Kim, and they turned around and put what they wanted to put because Shadia, like, he does have them a couple of days, and the neighbors said that they hear the kids, so that made everything right.
Yep, news.
So that made this whole thing okay. If it was okay, why did the dad go hide somewhere else at the blood bank or wherever the hell his friend said he was while this was happening? Why he didn't show his face then to CNN and be like, oh, me and Deja have been watching the kids a day or two and we can't pay our rent because we don't want to go to work. And where's the unemployment? Like, people was getting $1,000 unemployment. Like,
more than they ever got on unemployment.
And the crazy part about nobody's getting evicted. That's what I'm stuck on. Nobody's getting evicted. Even after the 30th, there's still not no evictions handed out. I don't know where that paper came from that she got, but yeah, I know people who owe $15,000 for houses and ain't even getting no eviction. Stimulus checks, yes. If she got kids, she get the little what's that little $300 thing to come out? She'll get that, but they ain't her kids. That's the point. So she's not getting none of that. But I know for sure he had a little security job, and he should be getting a unemployment. She claimed she was a dealer. She should have been getting the unemployment. Girl, it was another way. Like, everybody want to be rich, but I could not sit up there and post my kids. You could have thought of a business. I mean, I guess you do got a business, and it ain't working for you. Maybe you could iron your wig, and it might work for you. I could teach you something, but I'm retired. Huh? Am I allowed to say that? Oh.
Getting too close. No, I don't see him over there. Getting close to being back in where you just come from.
Facebook jail. Yeah, I just was released on parole from my 3-day Facebook jail. I might be back in there. I don't care. I'm not fake. I'm not fake. I don't know where we go from here, but it's sad that they allowed this girl to switch the story. Like, oh, they call me mom because I put some stuff in their head. It looks like they're going to let her get away with it. She just made an update to GoFundMe. I wasn't even going to go back on here. I was just going to be like, answering a few questions here and there. And let this die down until I don't want to keep saying her name, till one girl kept supporting her. And I'm sick of people saying I'm hating. I don't care. They called here waking me up at 2 in the morning. I don't give a care what goes on in Vegas. I'm up in Reno, and I'm away from that wretchedness. I don't care. I'm not hating on her. I'm hating on the fact that Shady go to work pregnant, and you just trying to come up off her kids, and you just asked her for food. Like, why isn't all this being looked at? If this girl is caring for her, and they just got done donating, why they call Shady for food the same day that CNN left? If they just got done donating, as she says on that video, CNN, why did you buy the bagels? Why can't they buy their own damn bagels? They didn't check Digifacts at all. I shot it in the room for everything. All kind of documents. And they still lying and letting this girl lie to switch her story. Oh, if you want a refund, da-da-da-da. Oh, I'm going to get these girls $5,000. That's it? Well, in the end of it, I hope you buy a wig. I really do.
Going back to jail.
I don't care. That one girl who was out here making comments made me mad. First, it was being investigated until she provides paperwork. What paperwork is she going to provide? I'm the guy's on and off again girlfriend, and I see these kids 1 or 2 days, or this time 5 days, because I held them, and now I get to get rich. And the world's going to let me get away with it because they don't want to admit they made a mistake. It's not right. And then the Turtle Boy, yes, you guys did leak the story, and I apologize I didn't mention you. And this, I'm just so disgusted. You leaked the story. They didn't even want to tell the truth about that. They don't want to tell the truth about nothing. I never seen nothing like this. But everybody's calling her a genius, and we're hating. Would you hate or be mad if you worked every day for your 7 kids and somebody just came along and tried to get rich and look like they're gonna get away with it because they watch your kids a day or two? I guess it's supposed to be all sugar, honey, iced tea. But yeah, they brought the girls back last night, and the things that they were just saying on the video, because I was on FaceTime with them. Oh, call me mom, because we're gonna get rich. And the news and the world is letting them go along with it. And I'm just little old me. I can't like go beat down these funders door like with all this information that I got. Oh, you put the shot in your knee, in your leg? I know, baby. They better not be doing that to bring the baby no more. Once again, I don't know. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be real. You can support this girl. You can support Shadia. But if you support that girl watching them kids a day or two and getting rich, go find her Facebook, her Instagram, her back page, her Craigslist, and go tell her. I don't want to hear it because it's not right. And anybody who knows Shadia, no, it's not right, except for his side family, because they over there thinking like Hennessy party, cocaine party, and they could drag me all they want. They drag me because of my mouth, because I'm not humble and tucking my tail like Shadia. My mouth don't stop. She watches the kids eat a day or two, but calls and tells Shadia she can't feed them. David and Deja can't feed them while they're over there. But it's okay for her to get rich. There's text messages from Shadia and David that David don't even have a place to live, but they're watching the kids part-time or have them the whole summer. Even if that was true, when it's not true, if somebody had these kids 3 months, that's still a right for them to get rich when the mama is the one out here slaving, pregnant, making the money, buying the food. Bring the food over there, I'm sure you and that girl ate. And it couldn't be me. Y'all would have pulled up at my house. Lord Jesus. Pulled up. Ooh, wait. I'm going to get off. Oh, Jesus. Make up a dance. Come on, we're going to do like this. 1, 2, 1. I was
Oh,
going to leave this situation alone.
one.
That was crazy, huh?
One. I have a few things to say, but one. So, if we're just gonna say it was 200,000, even though we know it was more than that. So, if this girl decided to say, "Hey, I got this money. I'm gonna give the bio mom 20,000. Each 3 of the girls 20,000 to go away. Still take care of the 6 other, because I'm assuming there's probably 9. So that's going to be 60,000. Go ahead and toss the bio dad 10,000, even though they live together. So that's 150,000. Then if they tell Shadia, okay, and then I'll give $5,000 to each one of your closest friend, whoever you want to give it to. That's going to be 60,000, and let this girl take the rest of the money and go on about her life. Would that even still be okay? I
Probably,
bet you it won't.
probably not, because they want all of it.
They want all of it. Now, if she's like, okay, I'll give it all to you, I bet you would be like, okay. But they wouldn't want her to get nothing, even though she's the one who went out and made this post. Like I said, they could have did the same thing she did. Why is it a problem?
Exactly.
Second of all, she keeps down talking this woman, right? And it keeps, you heard how it keeps going from 5 days to 3 days to 4 days. And I'm thinking this is weekly. But because she keeps saying, they have half and half. So you calling her a whore and a hooker and all this type of stuff. So tell me this: should Shadia, if she's saying all of this about her, should Shadia go to jail for neglect? For sending her children over there, knowing they're saying, "Oh, it's a bad situation." Meanwhile, they're trying to send her to prison for trying to get money to take care of these kids. So would that be better? Because if it's a bad situation and she keeps putting the kids in that situation, isn't that neglect?
Right.
I'm wondering. Then
That would
after that, go ahead.
that would be neglect.
Okay. Then after that, she's. So you're saying rather than, okay, so if somebody offered me $1,000 or even offer me a home or a car because I'm outside, they see, I got my two kids with me, and I'm like, can I have a little bit of money to get some bologna? And they offered me that. Would that be wrong? Because I just wanted bologna. Another thing, is it better to show my child how to still do illegal activities to get to where they need to be rather than asking for help? Because that's all that is. Ask and you shall receive.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for to get to things that you want. Why is it okay to let my kid go in the store and see me putting ground beef in my underwears and stuff like that, stealing? That's better. You don't need kids then, if that's a better option. Because all she asked for $2,000, and you guys are making it seem like some big old scheme from
Mm-hmm.
$2,000. I got more to say, but go ahead. I can't see the chat right now, but if News and Shenanigans is in there, please come in the building
She was
because
in
this
here.
is
She said that's exactly what y'all are doing right now. When she was saying about what Dasha was doing, or Daisha, whatever her name is. Yeah, she was saying exactly that's what y'all were doing right now, meaning that they were trying to get money now.
exactly. So what's the problem? I got a stupid fly in here and I can't get him. Anyway, so uh, if she could come on panel, but what do you think about this? Because I got some more to say.
Sweetkin said Dasha don't need them kids. They need to be taken away, and yes, she needs to go to jail.
Who needs to go to jail?
She's talking about Shadia.
She got too many and want us to be, man, she wants us to feel sorry for that. And then she gonna say, oh, I need to stop because I'm pregnant now. So obviously you ain't taught your friend nor yourself a few things. Stop having all these kids. Then she gonna say, well, I made it a point for me to have, I did what I had to do and I have two businesses. So you saying all this, why don't you teach your friend how to get two businesses? Instead of being on her feet working all these hours when she got a man that should be taking care of some of this. She
Yep.
said, oh, ever since I her, she's been pregnant and been on her feet. Whole problem is that?
Shadia is the mom. Sweet.
Shadia is the bio mom with
Yeah.
the 8 kids pregnant now, 7 kids pregnant now with 8, maybe 9. We're not sure, but that's the woman who had her 3 daughters staying with the boyfriend's girlfriend, who she took care of them. I'm going to assume basically half of the week, and the dad and then she took them the next half because that's what it sounds like since they're trying to lower it down. They had a room at this house. So
The dad's name is David.
I mean, where's David at? David, where you at, bro? Where you at? Because we need to hear from you. You got these ladies cat fighting in the street over what they keep saying is rich, rich, rich. You're not rich from a quarter, and they keep talking. I think this is what got them in their head. $250,000 does not make you rich.
Mm-mm.
$250,000 does not make you rich.
Nope.
Now, if we want to go to numbers, to have a family, a mother and a father, and one child, how much a year would it take to raise a single home family?
More than that a year. Well, like at least half of
We
that.
don't care. How much would it take? You gonna tell me this girl is rich? Where's Kevin Samuels? Where's Kevin Samuels at? Let him break this down. I don't agree with every single thing he be saying, but come on, ladies, let's use our minds, our heads. You guys are
Yep.
saying $50,000 is rich? How? That's not enough to feed just the children's mouths in the house. So I don't understand why they are blaming Dasha for trying to get help. I really don't understand, and I'm trying to figure it out. So if somebody can explain it to me, maybe I'll get a better understanding. But at this point, I don't get it. So over here says, I can't see all the chat, y'all, but I'm really trying to, I want to shut this whole thing down, start it over, because it's not letting me see a lot. Let's see. Oh, it moved me back up. It's moving me up and down, up and down. Let's see. You knew bounced out. It probably kicked her out. She's probably in the backyard. I'll have to check. I don't know how long they let these lives be, but I might have to do a new live because it looks like we have went over quite a bit, and it says it's only supports a limit of time. I might have to just start over a new one and we can go over this, but news is in the building. Do you think it's going to tell me I have to start a new live?
Probably.
Do you think I should do that?
Yeah, because the reason why I got knocked off is not because of anything except for my iPad just went boop, dead.
All right, so I'm going to start a whole new live, and it's going to be named Continued Conversation from this one about GoFundMe issues. I don't know. I'll fix the name later. So I'm going to click on and make a whole new. Guys, we're going to get into this, and we're probably going to have to play that over again, take some notes, so we can find another video on it too. There's another I wanted you to play. Before you play that one, when we come on the next one, play the mom, doing
I'm not
all
going to
her
be able to do
shenanigans.
anything because my iPad just died. Unless I could do it off my computer, but it's going to go slow.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully news can come on there and show it. But I'm going to click out of this one, start it all over, because I don't want it to kick us out because we just now got to the good parts. Miss DCC, come join us in the new live. Who else? Can you see who's in the chat? Because I can't see the whole chat.
I can't see nothing. I don't have a chat at all.
Really shutting us all the way down. I remember Shay worked by Miss Dee Dee, all three of the Dee Dees. Do you remember any names? It's not letting me move. Martha, a Sweet
Martha.
Kitten.
Yep, Sweet Kitten. And I think that was it, right?
Everybody, come join.
Etta B. I don't know if she was still in there or not, but I know she was.
All right, see you guys in 2.3 seconds. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.